continuing to influence their actions quite. It doesn't have to be like through memory of them.
Oh, that one is easy. I can give an easy example. Well, one of the Hags, they were behind what's called the tree. Pretty sure that's the thing that killed Carmilla, which means she has to prove that she's better than that Hag, and that is why that Hag must die. Also, I think maybe one of the Leonin was a Hag, which killed another party member. So, yeah.
Didn't Carmilla die in the fortress?
Hard to remember.
Yeah, but there was the treant that she fought that like impaled her. I think was a pretty bad one.
I'll say that for Gorm, it's Svenja. She was usually the one to lead, and now, at least from how Gorm is feeling, he is leading. So their absence, well, made him to go for a more leadership role, which he may or may not is interested in at all.
Good answer. I mean, Magnus is around, but I guess when that's your competition, or that's your
Magnus can lead. He can lead his own crew.
I wouldn't really trust him to lead our crew.
We're not exactly too rational, but we've yet to see him bring any results, except for talking to kobolds.
Well, to that point, you may see more of him tonight. There is a whole unit of sorcerers now, so Magnus is someone to actually fight with. Using.
Oh, hello.
Yes, hello.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, got occupied. Just bought a new game a couple days ago.
No
Lost
worries.
track of time.
That's right. We're just on the question for tonight, which is what relationships or connections from your character's past continue to influence their present actions and decisions. I think we're about to hear from Mikil.
Yeah. I think currently my answer is going to be very samey as Camilla, and the fact that the person influencing him as of now would probably be the hag who took his face. I still can't remember her name for the life of me. But once he's defeated her tonight, he'll get some semblance of rest from that. Restitute. Or respite, that's the word.
So down at the bottom there, you'll see the Drekna Bloodtooth was the one that knocked your face off, and
exactly.
Greya Thorn Sorrow is the one who was probably in charge of the trees. Looks like two of you have got targets for tonight.
I think it would only be fitting if I ripped her face off as well. It's getting me excited thinking about either I die or I take her face.
Forward to seeing it. There is still the big granny, but I don't think anyone's had any interactions with her yet.
True.
What about Trymere? Are there any relationships from his past that continue to influence him?
Hard to say. Oh, go ahead. What were we gonna say?
I was going to say we got a little glimpse into his past, or at least, yeah, I suppose past and present, but going into Braudavik last time.
Hmm. I must say, a bit hard hard to say at the moment, but right now, currently, I believe is I believe Primary's relationship with his older sister, Kira, continues to influence him in a way, shape, or form, where essentially her work her work to ex, to explore the history mm, and essentially the deeds of of the elves in the past, and essentially how it influenced him is that he admires his sister's tenacity to explore the unknown, to constantly put herself within the dangers, and right now, with what Primer discovered, he's uh, say with what he discovered about Laura Fax, he's right now he's just very conflicted. Like there's essentially he's very, how do you say, it's difficult to say. Like basically his worldview is of the elves is shattering a bit, and in a way he wants to keep like keep what they were idealized alive in a way, uh, because of what was her name again, the spellcaster that Trimer had to deal with. What was her name again?
Lyrian.
Oh yeah, with Lyriana, and essentially she offhandedly mentioned that about how our people always had a history with fighting against the evils, and Primer wants to keep that idealized view alive in a way, uh, through his own present actions, considering what he has heard from the past with Lorfax.
Yeah, we didn't really get a chance to go into it last week, so I was not sure how well I was running that one. But as you and Kira would have been reunited when Magnus and his crew returned, I'm sure this would be a big topic of conversation amongst the elves here, that you are essentially one of these, you and her and some of the people that you brought are now leading the elves onto the battlefield, which, yeah, in defense of humans, this could mean a lot for what is happening with the elves at the moment, and you kind of
Yeah.
are at the front and center of that. So we will see where you are able to take the
Mm-hmm.
speak the devil.
Oh, there is.
Hit
Yeah, glad you could join us. We were just finishing up with the questions for tonight, Hilda. I hope you can hear me. I know you're muted, but the question is, what relationships or connections from your character's past continue to influence their present actions and decisions?
Oh, cool.
I don't know how much you want to give away, but yeah. Does anything immediately spring to mind?
Oh, is everybody already like?
Yeah, we've
Got
heard from everyone else. So,
Oh, okay. Um, I think a lot of this past influences his interactions. In what sense, though? Oh, what relations? Definitely from his caretakers and parents. Very, very much so. Yes.
Yeah. I think we won't say too much more on that just yet, as we haven't really gotten into that in the game. But yeah, I think with that, have you got a recap for us tonight? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I unfortunately did because I had lost track and I had time to write the cap, but I can come up with that on the spot. Yep. So the last session we were all of us were essentially planning our 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 attack on the forces of the Hags, and Gorm had the idea. Excuse me. Gorm had the idea to basically set up a oil trap to light on fire in the midst of battle, and he was able to succeed that doing that, and then Primer decided to go to Braudavik to recruit some elven spellcasters who are very proficient in the forest terrain, and 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 to decide, he basically had a bit of a friendly spellcaster duel with being the spellcaster forces and essentially teaching them, and he was able to succeed in that. What else? And right now, here in the attack and planning to fight against the Hag forces and the Hag trio themselves.
Yeah, you guys managed to retrieve your ship, and that is where we are rejoining now on the dawn of battle. As yeah, I think we did actually deploy all the forces last time, but one thing we forgot about is that you managed to you managed to disrupt their communications, which means that after deploying, you guys are able to move one of their units into an adjacent space. Basically, you've managed to mislead them. So before we begin, where would you guys like to mislead one of those units?
Yeah. I wonder what is this yellow box again?
That's a trap.
I wonder.
Oh,
Trap
okay.
is by the dwarves.
Oh boy, I wonder why we should move one of the enemies
Yep.
into
Right
this
under
inconspicuous.
Trollkin and Leonin. Which one do you think is more troublesome?
That's a very good question. Probably. hmm,
Yep.
Maybe the Trollkin?
I mean, it depends. Like, your Trollkin are like the large, savage, green skinned people, but and then there's the Leonin who are like these lion people. So
True. I mean, I'm just wondering if the Trollkin has, like, regeneration. Like, they'll regenerate health.
I don't know, but
You have fought enough of them already to know that that is a thing that the Trollkin are famously able
Yeah,
to do.
exactly. So I'm thinking we should probably make them go into the trap rather
Sure.
than the Leonin.
Try to finish them off quickly.
Yeah, exactly. Before they become a pain.
yep. And what are the effects of the trap?
So you can essentially make an attack against them before the battle starts,
Okay.
as because that's where we will start the battle. As these Trollkin are going to be running straight into that trap.
All right.
So I assume the dwarves are making that attack. Because
Yeah.
they're the trap.
So that'll just be a regular attack roll. Okay.
You have a +3 to it.
Yeah, I think it's just a regular.
So that'll be 19 on the attack.
That is.
All right.
Now you make a power test, which, for those of you who haven't played this before, is kind of. I think we may have actually everyone did the naval battle, maybe, but it might be Tilt's first time. So basically, you make the attack roll just like in a normal battle, and then you roll a power test, and that's basically like your damage roll. But it works like an attack roll against their
Ooh,
toughness,
that's a good.
which that is a success for sure. In fact, that was a
Yep, that's a
That
good.
wasn't that.
so that means the pit trap is going to deal 2 casualties to them right off as as the dwarves. Describe to me what it looks like as the dwarven pit trap comes into effect as this entire army of trollkin are just rushing through the forests, like just as you see in that image.
I'd like to assume that the Trollkins are imbeciles, so they're just rushing through like this open battlefield, and then one of the dwarven miners just comes up and like just yells at them like, "Come get me if you dare, you twat!" And that enrages them. So
Small
they,
unit of dwarves all mooning them from
yeah, yeah, exactly, just taunting them.
Man, I was just exactly thinking that.
Oldest trick in the book, getting mooned by dwarves.
nothing as the trollkin no more. As they go, oh, as you hear these trollkin like roaring to follow after the dwarves, they are just what is the trap? I mean, how is the trap covered? Like, I imagine this is like a full-on bungee pit that they're all just gonna get impaled on.
Yeah, I would say it's illusion magic. So it just looks like regular all terrain, but there's nothing there.
So one after one, these trolls are just running. Like some of them are charging around and getting into that space, but many of them are just running along the grass and just falling through the ground. And you're hearing them scream, but the other trolls don't seem to know anything. They're just some of their buddies are just falling through the floor. And when that illusion fades, it looks like the background of a Mortal Kombat level. There's just people, all these trollkin impaled and trying to regenerate, but they're just uh, at the bottom of this. And
Incredible.
that is where we kick things off. That is followed by the battle cries of all of these warriors that now start charging into the front line. And just before we begin, is there anything that your characters are doing? Because we're going to cut to your characters every now and then. And I will also say during the battle, you will each get one chance to inspire your soldiers, and do that by basically giving them a help action and describing what kind of badassery you're up to in the middle of all of this chaos. So to start things off, as the battle begins and you guys are leading your troops in, what do we see from each of you guys going into battle? You armed? Are you like walking in the shield wall with the soldiers? What is this?
I'll say that Gorm would like walk in front of the shield wall and like smacking the hammer against the shield, so like everyone in unison are hitting them, and he'll do a short speech. He'll say, "Today we are not fighting because we want to, maybe a little bit because we want to, but we fight because we have to. Most of us are just humans trying to get on with our best lives. with our lives. But fortunately, we're faced with a corrupted force, one that seeks to remove us from this land. And we will not stand for it. We will meet them head on, and if we win, we live to tell another. We live to live another day. But if we lose, we know that we died fighting, and we will feast as heroes in Valhalla. Charge!
Yeah.
As as they do, you can give me a performance check, and we'll see. You may be able to give everyone an advantage on their first check. But yeah, is anyone else going to add to that? No, we do actually have a bard in the group now.
Performance. Not very, not too good. 13.
Um,
I thought persuasion would be better when I chose those features.
quick
Yeah, I
question
mean, you
on
could
that.
make an argument for persuasion if that's. I mean, it is a speech rather than, you're not doing a
Yeah,
song and
makes
dance.
sense. I didn't. Yeah,
Yeah, you can. I'd say re-roll, make it a persuasion.
I
Well,
can just add the
ignore that.
modifier that affects it if you don't.
That's fine.
Either that or. Okay,
Never.
persuasion. That's better. 17.
That is better, but you are now. This is to an entire army. So, does anyone want to do anything to try and add to that? Maybe as a like help action or inspiration or those kinds of things. But
Hmm.
yeah,
I wonder, can
what do-
try to make a much more individual speech for his own spellcaster troops.
yeah, you address things. Your sister would be there as well, and you'd see Kamala's mother is there leading most of the archers, but there is the whole like school of sorcerers here at your command.
All right, Trimer Trimer would say, "All right, everyone, congratulations. It seems we got live targets for you all around. Specifically those fiendish creatures right there. And you know how we all feel about such creatures. And I can imagine well, one of the students is like a bit nervous. He's like I just, oh man, really a bit nervous. I was only looking for an opportunity to learn from someone like you after seeing your performance. But this is quite a quite a lot of those things. As he's like looking at the horde of demons far ahead. Yeah, and then Prime would say, "Well, congratulations. This is your training, and we got live targets. All right, just do what I do, and you'll be fine."
Yeah, you would see a couple of those nervous elves just sort of grasping at their magic staffs and various forms of magical weaponry and spellcasting focuses as
Yeah,
they steel themselves and yeah look to the skies for those devils that are flying in from the opposite tree line.
yeah, and it makes sense since they're like tier one units, so they're like new in this battle. They're recruits, so it makes sense.
It's also the some of them may be much older and more experienced. It's quite a mixed bag, but yeah, this is the a lot of them would be the this would be their first time on a battlefield, and especially
Right.
at your command.
Yeah. Okay.
It's more that like this is the first time trying to get the team to work together um, than it is individual experience. Some of them one on
Okay.
one might be very dangerous, but working in an army is a slightly different
Okay.
tactical thing. But yeah, they look ready, and these guys now this will be some good experience as we you kind of hear the roars of the humans and the dwarves and these Goliaths and the, the Trollkin just falling into these spikes. Do we see anything from the rest?
Mikkel is gonna make a speech to the dwarves. So it's gonna go up front, in front of the others, rather in front of the dwarves, and then he's gonna scream, "Man, tonight we lay down our hammers, lay down our pickaxes, and pick up our axes. For tonight we fight for honor and to keep the life that we have. Let us show them what we are made of, and then let's have a what's the word? And let's drink when we're back." Yeah.
Yeah, try me and Mikkel. You can both give me either performance or persuasion checks there. Sorry, I forgot to ask for try me.
Alright.
Oof, I'm bad at both. Okay.
You have guidance, at least.
I have guidance. Okay.
Well, you have the cantrip. I think.
I don't think I do actually.
No?
You also
Someone
got
else
Flash of
Can I-
Genius. You also
I-
got Flash of Genius to
Yeah,
use.
Yeah, true. Okay.
The Thaumaturgy is very good for moments like these. If anyone has it, I know
Mm.
that's a spell that gets forgotten.
I do not have it. I don't have it.
Yeah, no,
Actually, I did have it. Can the Saiyans do it? Oh, the Saiyans of the Savior can do it.
Right.
Yeah, you can add that in if you want to add
Oh,
some extra.
okay. I don't need it.
Oh, damn! I was so
Let's
ready
see how-
to. Wanted
see how timer did.
my fun fact.
Oh, it grows all around.
Holy
Well, I would
shit,
have
yeah.
added it, but they already got very high.
Well, yeah. Does it give you advantage?
No, it's like not rules wise. It just says my voice booms 3 times as loud.
Yeah, I think that.
I mean,
Maybe I'm remembering from Baldur's Gate or something.
But yeah, that's from Baldur's
Because
Gate.
Thaumaturgy gives you advantage, doesn't it? Same.
I think in Baldur's Gate, I don't think it does in the game.
Yeah, it's in Baldur's Gate, not in the game.
I can
Oh,
roll with I don't mind roll with advantage.
Yeah, roll it again because Baldur's Gate has done something right. That spell is basically a mix of prestidigitation and thaumaturgy. It's like,
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
how you want to flavor it, there's a lot of like visual elements you can add to it.
that's worse. 17
Okay.
for me.
But
it's fine.
The
Get the
dice
title
got to
out of
like.
here.
Okay, so it looks like Mikkel, Trymir, and Gorm are definitely like inspiring the troops here, and yeah, you're hearing battle cries from all over the place. As they are, you even hear the dwarves are like chanting. And what do we see as there are still a couple of units here? This is a large army that you've got. What do we see from Kamala and Celtic?
These mammoth hunters, do they look brutish?
They are Goliaths.
So they look very like Unga Bunga like.
Yes.
They hunt mammoths. These guys, they are like it's like
Alright.
giant
Just to make
cavemen.
sure. Well, in that case, you know what? Yeah, Kyoto's just gonna ride him with on a. I don't know. I'm gonna go with a war horse for this time. Like take the lead on them, ride back and forth like fucking Aragorn, and then looking them up and down, you realize that these guys are. They don't need a normal speed. They just need some brutish shit. So, yeah, you know, he'll try to rile them with just a simple war speech. Okay. Throw your inner rage. Show the undeserving world its righteous torture. tear your enemies apart limb from limb for having the gall to threaten Braudavik? Braudavik! Yeah! He's new to this area.
Yeah, you can also give me a check, and because of your bardic nature, and because you will see that many of these Goliaths have like their faces painted, and they have been eating like mushrooms that really just
What?
like enhance their rage, and these are things they would take like before a hunt. You can see they are really riled up already. But as you ride past delivering this, uh, let's see your performance or persuasion with advantage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll pop a guidance on it. For 21.
Oh yeah,
I got a 9 plus
yeah,
7.
they are just um, they look like they are going into a frenzy already, and you get the feeling we better point them at the enemy soon, otherwise they're going to turn on our own army. But the enemy is close by.
Oh, definitely. Since I'm done with action, I'm like riding like to the side, just letting them run past, and then I'll run right back. I don't want to stay in front of these goons.
Last but not least, Carmilla, where do we see you? And I will remind you, you guys don't have to be in the unit that you're commanding. Like, you guys are in this whole battle. You could be running around the whole battlefield. So wherever you want to show up is fine. But
I'll basically
where do we
be
see?
like at a high point, lifting up the sword and shouting, "The gods are with us! They sent me this sword to strike down those foul beings. So fear not, because we will not lose this day. We will be victorious. Though some may die, they may die in Valhalla."
Uh,
Yeah.
you can give me a performance or an intimidation check on this one, as I'm going to say the high point that you're standing on is going to be Torg's shoulder as he backs you up just with a booming "I am Torg," and you are walking in like just on this moving mountain of a like tree ant kind of creature. Yeah, any of those persuasion, performance, or intimidation with it.
Oh, advantage. Well, let's see. Who knows?
Ooh, that's better.
That's a lot better.
Okay. Hell
Yeah.
yes. So with those rolls, all of your units are going to have advantage on their first attack and power tests in this. So on the first round, basically advantage on everything as they are ready to go.
All right.
And as your armies charge into the fray, you will see those Trollkin descending through the trees, some of them falling into those pits, but there are many more of them. And they continue forwards as they crash into the front line of the shield wall that is running at them. And as the Goliaths charge forward, the from the trees, you're going to start to see these little like shadows moving as Leonin with dark fur, and some of them are just um, wielding barbaric weaponry. Some of them aren't even using weapons, they've just got their claws out, and some of them are like fully armored. They are just coming from every angle, rushing towards them, and we kick the battle off with the Leonin Shadow going for the Goliath,
Ooh.
and for 21 with a
Ah, crap.
I got a 21.
19 on the power test. And these guys, I just want to double check. I think yes, they are martial, so they inflict 2 casualties on a successful power check if this unit's size is greater than their targets. And because you don't have all of the mammoth Goliaths that you had before, that is going to be 2 casualties to them. Have something to solve. Which means that they will be diminished as well. However, remember, they may. I feel like they're one of the ones that is like immune to being diminished.
Doesn't look like it.
Or
Okay, so yeah, these Leonin as these frenzied barbarians are just running into they you see these Leonin are working like lions to just kind of take down the bigger prey, and as much as the Goliaths are used to doing that with mammoths, they are now having their own tactics turned against them as they are just you see multiple Leonin jumping onto like these big Goliaths just getting taken down as they are getting torn to pieces, and I believe I need a morale check from the mammoth hunt.
all right. Is this a straight check?
You should see your
Uh,
morale score on the
Yeah,
sheet.
yeah. Right.
Yeah. Yep, with the +2.
Yep.
Oh, crap.
You do have
wait.
courageous if you want to use
Yeah,
it once the
yeah.
battle.
Yeah, I think I do. What's that? Is that the guaranteed success?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Yeah. You got the bad rolls out of the way, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't worry, I got way more in store.
Okay, so sorry, well, I just double checked. Yeah, so the DC is 13 on that, or you take another casualty on top of that. So yeah, that could have been real bad. But did you say you were using the courageous thing to succeed?
Yeah, it's like once per battle, you only can just succeed in a morale test. It just failed, and I would say I failed that one probably.
You did, but that is a perfect time. Yeah, the speech that you gave these guys, they are not faltering, and you see them fighting them back, and just Leonin going flying in all different directions as they are not able to take down uh, all that many more of. And that is going to bring us onto the battle mages as these elves come out. That some of them young, some of them old, all of them looking pretty young, to be fair, but uh, wielding all kinds of like arcane fire in their hands and magic staffs that they're ready to blast away at these devils with. Now,
Yep.
I will remind you, the only legal target for the sorcerers, and while there are other battle mages on the field, are the other battle mages. So it's the fiends versus the sorcerers right now. You guys can only attack each other.
Oh shit.
Okay, and right now
Um.
I can still attack 2 units as long as one of them is the fiends, right?
With Wrath of Nature,
Right.
that's in target 2 if it's in a forest.
Actually,
Oh yes, you could use that. That is battle magic.
Yep, as I keep targeting the fiends. Yeah, okay. I can imagine while attacking, like you imagine as people our rather yells are pulling out their arcane fire. Timer will let out an order saying, "All right, I need 2 separate attack forces. I need one who is proficient in lightning magic against the fiendish creatures, since they are immune to both cold and fire related magic attacks. For the fire, we need to target the Trollkin Raiders to deal with their regenerative abilities. So that's how it comes into play with having 2 attacks, like one proficient in lightning attacking the fiends, and then one proficient in fire attacking the troll. So first against the fiends, and we got advantage on attack and power rolls in this first round, correct?
Yes, you do, and that is
Okay.
it's a +5 on this one. Just bear that in mind. It's different
Oh
from
yeah,
your normal attack.
yeah, I got it. Okay, this is for the fiends
That's a
at
hit.
18. Then Then advantage power roll. 22.
That is also a hit.
All right.
So just I believe it's one casualty, right?
Yeah, just one casualty.
Nice. There is one thing. Attacking the fiends requires you to make a morale test to attack them. However, because you guys are elves, you have the eternal feat, and you don't have to make that check. You are specifically immune to the things that frighten people about devils. Elves are like ready to fight them, and you feel this yourself, Trimir. Like there is something you can see. The other soldiers are more afraid of them than the elves seem to be. And thinking back on all the stuff with Lorifax, it does feel like there's history between elves and devils that you may want to research.
All right. So one casualty against the hag fiends, and then the next attack is just a regular attack roll and power roll.
Same thing. If you're using battle magic to hit them both, so it's also a plus 5.
Oh no, I'm saying advantage or regular roll.
Oh no, well it's going to be the first roll. So yeah, actually technically the first ability. Go ahead, the advantage on these.
Oh, okay. All right, awesome. So this is against the trolls.
Everyone's very
16.
16 on the Trollkin.
Yep. Oh, why excited? I'm worried.
Yeah, so that hits. You can roll power.
Oh, okay, good. I thought that wasn't gonna hit. Oh, 22 on power.
That hits, man. The advantage coming in handy there. As another casualty to the troll.
Yep, and that is their turn. As fire mages are attacking the trolls, and then the mages with lightning, like shooting out lightning bolts to the hags, to the fiends.
Amazing. Yeah, they're just absolutely cooking them. And yeah, the fire you will see also is suppressing some of the ones that are like regenerating. You see they are stopping that and finishing them for good. So these are major casualties you're dealing with. As the sorcerers are unleashing all manner of magic hell, the rest of the elves up in the trees getting ready with their perches to rain down arrows. What are they doing? Come on.
Yeah, remind me which units I can target.
All of them.
Oh well.
Let me double check that. So archers can target any unit on the field. Oh yeah, sorry. You were right.
And they got the volley. Basically, attempt to attack 2 units if they succeed.
Be adjacent though for a volley.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Volley. It also requires a morale test, but that's actually good because my plan was to attack the Leonin and then use the volley for the Trollkin.
Got it.
I just need to hopefully hit the morale check.
Yep. I think it.
No.
No. So it's just 1 unit.
That's still
You
something.
do have courageous. You could use your once per battle courageous to automatically succeed at that if you want.
Yeah, that's a good use here.
Oh, okay. Yep. Oh yeah, and you also have advantage on both attacks since like me.
Oh, you had advantage on the morale check to begin with. Sorry, you had advantage on every first round.
So would the Mammoth Hunters also have advantage on their morale?
Well, that means I would have succeeded.
that Mammoth Hunters succeeded their morale check.
Oh, they
because
used
they had to use
courageous.
courageous.
Oh,
So,
they
but
did. Okay, you can re-roll that one, and maybe you get the courageous
Yeah.
back. Because a 15 is a success, so you
The-
don't need to use courageous there. Let's see if Goliath still.
Okay, wait, sorry. Well, what's the
Normal
DC I
morale
have to
check.
hit?
Morale check DC 13.
I'd say less. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so they've both the archers and the Goliaths both still have their courageous thing. They can still use that once per battle.
All right. Now time for the volley.
Yep. Which is, let's see, that's an attack and then a power check, as I recall.
Yeah.
Advantage.
And just
And
before I
as
roll,
for
is that normal or advantage on the first round?
advantage still. Advantage, you guys were very inspired. And 11, I think you roll against each of them. So which are you going for first? Oh no, you attack both spaces. It's one. It's one attack.
Yeah.
Oh, is the volley not separate, or are they at the same? Against.
The way it's worded, it says on a success, unit attacks both spaces. On a failure, the unit attacks only one space of its choice. So you know what? Yeah, give it one more attack, but I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, which I need you to declare which was against.
It was against the Leonins. And the second one
So the 11.
is the Trollkin.
Okay, so the 11 is going to miss the Leonin, but the 13 will hit the Trollkin. So you can roll a power test to see if you inflict more casualties on these Trollkin that are just being battered from every angle. Oh, and you do. So they are going to take another casualty.
Are they diminished?
Oh, damn it!
So
Sorry, my
degraded.
boundary just sort of crashed.
Oh, it does that. There's a lot of modules on this thing, dude. It's great. How many do you have?
Hundreds.
Oh.
Yeah, they're going to have to make a morale check there.
I wonder. Did you try to do anything? Did that cause? Is that disadvantage on morale checks with Gorn's oil
No,
trap
that.
earlier?
Sorry, say again.
Oh, Gorm's earlier, like oil trap that he succeeded on. If I remember correctly, you mentioned something about it affecting the enemy unit's morale check. Or am I wrong?
I think it was the one that we moved them.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay, gotcha.
So they couldn't move into the. I forgot it was the oil trap. Thanks. So basically that's why they couldn't move into that other space, was because they were trying to avoid that trap, but instead you let them into the other one.
Okay, I understand. Okay, gotcha.
So I am just refreshing, but they were diminished by that. They've succeeded on their morale check though, so they don't take an extra casualty. But yeah, these Tolkien are just getting peppered by arrows.
Yeah, suck it.
Okay, if that's it for the archers, then I think that takes us to Torg.
Yeah.
Torque.
So, quick question: if I try to target the fiends and I fail the morale check, is my action over, or I just can't attack them?
Hmm.
Is it like, yeah? question.
No, that you just would have to choose a different target.
Okay. Then I will make a morale check. There is, I think, the sheet, Troll sheet is a bit different. It doesn't show me like his power attack. It shows like normal character.
Sorry. There we go.
Up and away we go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try a morale check first. Let's see. Fucking hell, it's a lot of power. I have advantage, right? Does he also get the advantage? Or just a
Yeah.
specific unit? Yeah. Succeeds, so he will use his Wrath of Nature to target 2 units. He'll target the Fiends and the Swamp Monster.
Okay.
I'll start with the Fiends. $16. I have a Rock Hurler. If I succeed on an attack check, I inflict 2 casualties. Actually, no, it's not an attack. It's a spell I used, so never mind. It will not be active for this one, I think.
I'm not sure.
If this unit succeeds on it was an attack check technically. It just wasn't a normal attack.
Was that? I wonder, was that supposed to say, or, oh no, I was just saying for the rock crawler, is that supposed to say power check or attack check?
What? Sorry, say again.
Oh, I was just wondering. So that's just it's like 2 casualties when it succeeds on attack. Like no.
It just says that if I succeed on an attack check, I inflict 2 casualties.
Oh, nice. And you still got to make. You can make the power check as well, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Attack check is part of the power. They're both the same thing. You still have to succeed a power check. The battle magic is
Alright.
+5. It's just you do 2 instead of 1.
Oh, so yeah, I'll just roll manually because I forgot it's a +5. Just use this one and reduce what I need. So power advantage. So that's a. Oh, it's actually a plus. It's an 11 against their power actually. Because it's a yeah against the toughness it's an 11. I just rolled with this thing.
And 11 is not going to be enough, as you see those roots grabbing at them. The devil's just cutting their way out and flying up above where these roots can grapple at. But see, maybe you are able to hurt the thorn blood.
Yeah, I'll make an attack against him.
Yeah, still with the
That's a
+5.
hit. Yeah. And just balance it out properly. And a 23 against him.
That is a hit, so 2 casualties to the thorn blood.
It's 3 casualties. Oh wait, no. Oh, attack check is everything. Yeah. So 2, correct. Yeah, that's Torg. He grabs a giant rock and throws it at him. It is a rock hurler. But that's him.
Oh wait.
Nice.
I had a second
Sorry, say again.
morale check or take 1 casualty, right? Oh, I was saying that I was looking at the warfare cheat sheet again, and I just realized on battle magic it says when you're targeting a unit with battle magic, they must make a morale check DC 13 or suffer 1 casualty, and then the effects of battle magic still applies afterwards.
Yeah, I'm ignoring it all on purpose because
okay.
it takes long enough. But it is
okay. I understood.
And yeah, they are up on the front.
miners.
Yep. Yeah, so I think we'll just keep laying it on the Trollkin Raiders. They deserve it, that's for sure. So let's see what happens. Ooh.
Ooh, my gosh, you're rolling a lot of nat 20s, Mikkel.
I like to believe it's like
I
for
really
all the
don't like
shit
that.
I've rolled the past like 50 sessions, I'm finally getting something good. Power. Okay. So yeah, 20 on power.
Okay, that's it. How many casualties do they inflict?
Currently, half that 4. Tolkien Raiders.
Why does it say how many casualties?
If it doesn't say anything extra, it's just 1.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's just 1. Cool.
Then they're gonna have to make another morale check.
Welcome.
Ooh, only 10.
I think
I
that
think
is
the
a
number might be
thing.
10.
Double
is
check.
it? Yeah, I thought DC was 13. Since the Mammoth Hunters DC was 13. I don't know if the same applies for Tolkien Hunters.
Yeah, I'm just double checking. There are a couple of things that call for morale checks. So I'm just double checking that is because the follow up is like a DC 8. But there's a couple of things. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, that is a failure. So they're going to take an extra casualty.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hell yeah. Sweet. And yeah, that'll be the dwarves.
Okay. Do you want to? Sorry,
Uh,
was a bit distracted on that one. Did you describe what that actually looks like as the dwarves are getting them?
What's the Trollkin that's still recuperating from the surprise punji stick? You just see this horde of dwarves just running them down, like a proper chaos, chaotic mess. Axes swinging against these, like some of them laying on on the ground. All these like standing confused, trying to use most of the surprise attack.
Very nice. As the dwarves get to work, we go over to the Goliaths on the other side of the field, as they've been attacked by the shadow claws and lost quite a few of them.
Let's see here. This will be rather interesting. Wait, so to be a broken unit? No, okay. I think I want to go Unga Bunga on them. So out of
You got
curiosity, it doesn't specify this thing has like a specific attack, but
It's just
this
as you
is just a
describe
casual
it.
power chance, or
Yeah.
all right. You know
Remember,
what?
there's a large scale battle, so you can describe what you can get crazy with what this looks like. Just it's a full on like unit of. There's like dozens of these Goliaths at least.
In that case, the few that have been like damaged and turned to casualties, they're not like getting killed immediately. They'll be, I don't know if they're getting speared, cut, or whatever it is, but they're gonna like try to catch the blade, slow the enemy down, whereas the other remaining survivors are gonna rush in and then try to tear them apart. Swing. It's just an attack roll then.
Attack
Yeah,
first
so
and
you
then power.
Yeah.
Alright.
the same as like an attack and a damage roll, but it's just got less maths involved.
Yeah, got it. Thank you. I was just gonna double check if there's something else that I'm missing out on. No, okay, it seems fine.
Attack and then power.
Oh yeah, and I was just double checking if I might have missed anything. There were 21.
That is
Yikes.
a hit. So now you roll your power to see if you inflict enough damage, because like losing one soldier in a battle this big isn't going to make that much of a difference, but this is to see if you make a meaningful impact on their numbers, and that would be a casualty, which
Alright.
I believe the Goliaths do too. They are also martial,
It sure
They are
is.
brutal.
brutal.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, power test.
And is that one also with advantage then?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Oh.
15?
Oh,
I
actually,
think that's 15.
15 is a hit. So you are going to inflict 2 casualties. What does it look like as they're just ripping these Leonin to
I've been imagining a lot of them look like the manga over there, so just like, I don't know, throwing axes forward and then running up, grabbing them and poking and slashing and hacking through the way.
and that
Ah,
they
okay.
are. This nice green forest is slowly turning red, and the Goliaths are loving it.
Is there can I try doing a rally for them? There's no action required, so I'm guessing that would be fine to do.
I believe that it's if you are on 0 health, you rally. Try to rally.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But you do have javelins once
I do,
combat.
yeah, but right, yeah, but the thing is they're ranged.
I'm not sure if it works the way here. Like if you
Oh,
have
does it not?
disadvantage if you are adjacent.
And a ranged attack in this situation means you can attack anyone on the field, actually. It kind of turns you into an archer for a second. Again, remember, these are like units of like big armies, so it's not throwing a spear at the guy directly in front of you. This is like a massive unit of like a shield wall, and then just tossing like volleys of spears at the enemy.
So they deal
Would be
3
convenient.
casualties. They have ferocious assault.
The heck?
Oh, what?
His plus 1
Ferocious
movement and
assault.
inflicts 1 additional casualty
Oh.
on successful attack test.
Oh, really?
It's light infantry units.
Yeah,
command
I
control is
said
plus
they
1
would be
movement.
very fun, Hilde.
It's just like I feel like this is like a Kindred type or like a Russian doll type of thing. It's just like one new perk after the other.
Looks like every time you use
Yeah,
the
and
health thing,
oh gosh, are they diminished?
I mean, you know what? Yeah, no, this shit's personal. They attacked and got rid of like half the casualties I can afford to take. So yeah, we're gonna go for a javelin attack on them too. Fuck these Leonins.
Is that
no.
also advantage to you?
Well, hold on. You can't also do that as a
It's a
bonus
bonus
action.
action.
Oh, fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
Once a
Okay.
battle, bonus action.
Oh, bullshit.
It's only once.
unit.
It's only once.
Okay.
It's only once.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. But that I was going to say the taking them down 3 would diminish them, but you notice that they are not giving up. These Leonin are bred for war and cannot be diminished.
Oh, okay.
That ain't good.
But yeah, maybe all the more reason to start peppering them with javelins. Let's
Yep.
see. I imagine a javelin getting thrown at you by Goliath is like a ballista bolt coming at you. So
Yeah,
that's
probably. Just like pick up some of the lost like fallen tree trunks and just chuck them. Yeah, sure. And this one is just a straight roll. Or is this also advantage?
Yeah, I did stay on your first. Good lord.
Okay.
The speeches weren't that.
All right then. Ooh, 15.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
attack.
so
I don't know if that.
all your power.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh,
That's a 20.
That's a 20. Holy shit, that means you
Yeah,
do
on power.
well, another 2 casualties on that one.
Holy shit.
No.
Wait.
Oh. Who is the commander it's referring to? That's not Pat.
Which one?
That Furious Assault comes from who is leading it.
oh.
But
Okay.
So they will have one more
yeah,
health.
I mean the brutal thing I think just works. So you are going to bring them all down to 0,
Yeah.
which means they are going to have to try and rally. As I think that's a reaction. I did not.
It's free. I think you can do it
Yeah.
immediately.
So the one that I have on this character sheet says this unit it says no action required.
It's for everyone. Everyone is rally.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it might be different for certain.
Yeah, I mean these sheets are a little bit weird anyway. But when they're brought to 0, they get a chance to rally and keep 1 casualty basically. But yeah, the Goliaths are one-shotting this entire unit, just taking out all. Let's see. So they can't have disadvantage on morale checks, and
Oh.
I don't think did they use their courageous yet? No, I don't think they did.
No.
These things, no, probably not. I don't think we forced them to do anything like that.
They are lions, so it would make sense. But that is going to
Unless
be a
they
success anyway. They don't have to use that.
would they have to use one from the first attack?
No, because they can't be diminished. So that wouldn't have inflicted an extra casualty. But the second attack is what would have finished them off. But instead, you see that there are more than you, and they have got 1 casualty remaining.
Ooh.
You know, that's fine. One of them can be a messenger.
It's not one. It's like a few
Yeah,
dozens,
still,
probably.
yeah. A few of them can be messengers. That's fine.
Yeah, remember this is heavily abstracted. These are massive armies. Think like
Yeah.
the fucking Hell's Deep, but Lord of the Rings
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So yeah, there are many more of these Leonin kind of in the trees and that are showing themselves, but there is just a bunch of very bloody looking Goliaths and a lot of dead Leonin. A couple of them just hoisting these lion heads and kind of joking about them like they've just been on a hunt.
Yeah. We fucking
So
are.
the rain is getting quite loud, so I may miss.
Oh man, the Nordheim is gonna
Alright, yeah.
scalp
I
these
think
Leonin.
that'll be it. Boop.
Okay, I turned the volume up. I may be able to hear you again. But yeah,
Was that low?
does take us to the thorn,
Oh, so
and the thorn blood is going to do the same thing as Torg. Basically, is going to attack 2 units and is going to attempt also same thing, rapid nature. So this is a d20 plus 5 for each.
Yeah.
so what is he going for?
Okay, first one, an attack on Torg. I don't think that's going to hit.
Nope.
So then
What's the
the
second?
next will be an attack on the Goliaths as it is seeing the danger there.
No.
Oh,
They
ooh,
Against your
well,
defense.
yeah, no, that no, that misses. It's not enough.
12. By one, they got a 12 defense.
died. Yeah, so let me double check.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just double checking its features, but yeah, you see the ground kind of exploding with these branches that are just erupting from the ground like tendrils and flying towards you, creating these arches of like thorny vines that go right over some of your units. But the Goliaths are just chopping these trees back as fast as they can grow, and Tor is just kind of catching the vines and just the thorns are just dropping off of them as he turns his own magic back against it. And currently, it's like there's two sides of the forest fighting each other for control, and these two beasts seems at but Tom seems to be winning right now. As we go to the humans, as these all of these units from most of you guys that you have fought with before are all working together now. The Trollkin and the Leona looking pretty bad in front of them. What do we see there?
It's true. I'm thinking, because there are a lot of attacks coming our way next turn. I think I will try to finish off the Leonin. I think you can only rally once. And if they are on 1 point, I can hopefully finish them off. And hope that the troll can perhaps target me or the dwarves.
I hope so too.
Yeah, either that or heal you, but
No offense.
well, you still have rallying courage, you'll be fine. I'll
Yeah,
make an
okay.
attack against the Leonin.
All right. Oh, God.
20, so I
Oh my goodness.
that goes through, and the power is a bit lower. I miss.
Damn it. Damn it.
So the
That's so
power
close.
does not work. Yes. Yeah, but it's them.
Just loading back in. So you succeeded on the attack, but not the power.
No, unless 7 goes through the toughness.
No, it will not. But yeah, you see there's a small batch of these Leonin that are basically it's their version of 300 right now, as they are just back to back holding off these waves of Vikings and Goliath. But it, there's not many of them left, and they are doing what they can. Okay, that's an action. So then I think that takes us to the Trollkin, who at
Yep.
the start of the turn are going to increment its casualty die. The ability ceases to function if if it suffers a casualty from battle magic, it can't regenerate. So the fire
Oh.
actually does
Ah.
mechanically stop them from healing, as the sorcerers are just like burning shit out of these trollkin, and a lot of them are just getting thrown back into that punji pit that has now become a flaming spiked pit.
Awesome. I made the right call.
There are still a few of them left, so they're going to kick things off, trying to get back at those the sorcerers. As you see from the flames, a bunch of javelins flying.
That makes sense.
They got their own javelins. Ooh, miss.
Oh, my roll.
You rolled well for the Leonin in the first round.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, against the Goliaths doesn't mean much. But yeah, I think an attack is an 8 is going to miss the.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to miss the sorcerers. So then it is going to be up against. I think it is able to diminish a unit. It can do some bad things.
But they are not diminished, right?
Not a bad
So
time.
yeah, the Trollkin are going to attack the Goliaths and try and help out the Leonin before they leave.
Damn it.
Also because they are ravenous and Goliaths look like they would be a good.
Well, joke's on you. I read my character
Damn it.
sheet this time. Oh no.
Let's see if that's it. Oh,
No, come on. Oh, okay.
I want to say 6 does not succeed.
No, it does not. We'll just double. Yeah, nothing they can do about that. As yeah, the troll can just move in on these Goliaths, but no joy. There's kind of two small groups of them left that are charging, and you see in the middle of the fray, you see some similar looking Leonin now, as you can see there is a small force moving towards you, but it's not looking good for them. And it looks like you will be able to get up close with the leaders of these units soon. But that is going to take us on to the fiends that come flying, and aerial units can attack wherever the fuck they come flying over, but they have to start with the battle. So as they come soaring over,
uh-oh.
they are going to use magical barrage as they just start. Well, let me describe it after I roll. These rolls are not.
Oh no.
This
Wait,
is
what?
against
Who's that against?
the source.
A what?
The
Oh,
mages.
damn it.
Is it only against the mages?
Yeah, they have to attack the other battle mages
Dang
first.
it!
Fucking hell.
No, their toughness is 6.
What the heck? Oh no.
Really? Oh,
They are not
Yeah.
very
yes.
tough.
Not fair.
So
Can't they
enemy
multicast
unit,
shield?
enemy units. This is their first battle. Uh,
Yep.
enemy units that are damaged by this attack must make a DC 15 morale save or decrement their casualty die twice.
Oh, what
So
did you
let's
say?
see.
Decrement there.
You remove one from your HP pool. So you'll have decrement twice, so you remove twice the damage.
Okay.
It's gonna
And
be
do I have
Yes,
painful.
so
advantage or regular roll?
I think we passed. Oh, it's still the first round.
Still
Okay,
the
fair
same.
enough.
Yeah.
You've got advantage.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness. 18.
So yeah, you succeed
Yeah.
that. So you are going to take one casualty, I believe. Let me just.
All right.
These things are pretty terrible. Stacks are magical. Oh yeah, the other thing is that they would have to do a. Usually they might be horrified by this, which would mean that they would have to morale test or be exhausted and basically be stunned for the next round. But because you have eternal, they are immune to that effect from fiends.
Yep.
So yeah, those elves, maybe they do throw up that shield, but a couple of the elves are not able to, and you see these what look like horned devils that come and let me actually sec. Yeah, so you just see these kind of horned devils that are flying in, and one of them leaps into the air, and you see its massive wings just spreading wide before it crashes into the battle mages, just scattering them. And you see it whipping its lash up, coiling around a young mage's neck and just dragging him into the forest. And as another one is hurling down orbs of hellfire exploding amongst them. But yeah, we go from that to the top of the round, and it looks like it's not going to last long, as we now go to. Oh, so as we are in the forest, you're going to see the last of those Leonin are going to scatter and just into the trees, and they almost seem to disappear as they use their guerrilla fighters feature, which allows them once per combat in an environment that allows for hiding. Yeah, yeah, it can become hidden, so it will remain hidden until its next attack. But while hidden, it can freely target any archery, infantry, or levy unit, and has advantage on its next attack. And all attacks against it are at disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah.
have disadvantage against them, they have advantage against.
Yeah. Are they still there though?
Yeah.
Just double check that this is an action and not a. Sure if they can still attack this turn.
Yeah, looking at the hunters who have guerrilla fighters features as well. Maybe it's different for them. Uh,
I think that's their action, is to disappear into the bush. They just move them a whole space over as they disappear into the trees, and the Goliaths start to lose
So,
sight.
so out of curiosity, would I be able to use this reaction called follow up here? Because there's a post unit adjacent to this unit breaking or moving out of its space. Then I can essentially make like a
Yeah,
reaction attack.
you could try that. You see them disappearing, and you can
Oh
seal
wait,
the.
no, sorry, it doesn't actually make an attack. It just runs off the after them.
You actually
Yeah,
have. Wait, let's see.
would
which one
step
is it?
into the.
I know, mind. It would just allow me to kind of like chase them after here, but I don't know if that would make me a difference.
I mean, it would look cool, but they're searching for these lion folk that just disappear.
Yeah, it would be funny, you know. Yeah, let's go for it. We're giving hunt.
8 on this, that is a success.
Can we cross
the-
into their side without? If they still have units there?
Oh, I think you have to make a morale. Oh, forgot about that.
So another moral check to actually cross into their side of the battlefield, technically.
Yeah, I think so.
Damn, don't want to do it. You know what? Yeah, let's go. We're kicking their ass with this one. That's a 15.
Yeah. So the Goliaths charge in and are searching for those Leonin.
Yeah.
But that takes us to the sorcerers, the battle mages, as
Right.
you see
Once
the
again,
the fiends flying over.
all right. Yeah, I can imagine after that assault, the Chimeras like leading like regroup, attack, move and attack again. Don't break. And yeah, it's gonna once again use battle magic of attacking both the hag scenes and trying to finish off the Trollkin raiders. So First attack roll against the Hag Fiends. Oh, damn it. 10. Against the Hag Fiends.
That's a miss.
Right, this is against the Trollkin. Oh my gosh, no.
No.
You can't hit all the time.
Yeah, I can imagine the battle mages are busy like trying to group together, and all of them are like basically get the sudden attack. Yeah, demoralizes them a bit. Like they haven't left the battle, but they're trying to group together. But their attacks got sloppy from the attack from the fiends, and that is their turn.
As yeah, the sorcerer is sort of struggling with seeing some of their comrades dying in battle, but we go to the archers.
Now, can they talk the fiend?
They can.
It's time.
Oh, the archers also have eternal. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
elves as well.
Yep.
That is.
Oh dang it!
Yeah, damn it.
So yeah, you do see them taking some arrows and like you kind of deterring them from where they're trying to fly, but as they're just soaring over, they are kind of knocking some of your elves out of the trees. No one is too badly hurt, but a couple of the fiends go down, but not enough to really thin the smoke.
Oh, well, talk time.
Yeah, I'll make another morale check to see if I can hit the fiends. Let's start with that one. I cannot.
Oh no!
I will I'll attack the Trollkin Raiders, and then I'll attack the Swamp Monster. So Trollkin first.
Oh
Yeah.
I have advantage on my power check.
yep, thanks to that.
-2.
Rushed him with a big boulder. Ooh.
Oh,
24. 2 damage to the Trollkin Raiders.
2 damage is going to prompt a morale check to see if they can. Rally check is DC 13, so
They
let
are
me double check.
claimed by the marsh. The roots drag them down, never to be
Ooh, yeah.
seen.
Exactly that. As Torg finally gets rid of these fucking trollkin that have been
Yeah.
bugging about in the forest. You just hear the screams as the roots are tearing them limb from limb.
No one attack against the Swamp Monster.
Ooh.
17?
Uh,
22.
It's a great roll.
But no damage.
Man, that's
Damn, with that 22 too.
And that's
Yeah.
it.
it's a 22.
Very
That's it.
nice. As the kaiju battle continues, but the trollkin that got caught up at the middle are no more. As we go to the dwarves and they see that there is the only unit left that they can really attack is on the opposite side of the battlefield, and they've got tiny little legs. But what are they going to do?
They march forward. And for that, it was a morale
I'll
save,
check
right?
to try and step into the enemy line.
Alright. Maybe we'll stay on our side for now.
I think I don't remember. Is that might be the one that's DC 10?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll say it is for now. I mean, where the dwarves go. But now, from there, from where the dwarves are, because the ranks collapse, they are approaching the thorn beast that are like that would be the next target within their ranks. So it depends. Are you going to try and keep them on that side, or do you want to move them forward one more? Because that rank is basically just extra wide.
Well, I think for now, until the rest of the force has moved up, I want to keep him here. So we can all move rank and file for the swamp monster. So
Fair. Oh boy. Let's see here. You just need to hit them and then I can go and do this thing.
Yeah, you just have disadvantage on the attack against them.
Yeah. I might be able to hit it, but that would be the use. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, they made it personal, so we're swinging on them. But it's with disadvantage, yeah?
Yeah, they are hidden in
Ah,
the
dang
tree.
it.
That is going to miss. You can't find them. Must have run away.
Damn it! Where are they? I'm trying to think if. I think I'm kind of happy with being in this position though, so.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
there's not much positioning in these. That would be fun, but it overcomplicates things. So, yeah, the Goliaths are searching for those Leonin, just hacking through trees that look vaguely like lions, and unfortunately finding as the Thornblood steps forward, and it is going to also attempt another Wrath of Nature. Or actually, will it?
I mean, we
No.
can try. We'll kick his ass again.
Yeah, okay. It is actually going to try and attack. We'll do another Wrath of Nature. Sorry, I don't know why I'm humming an eye. It's going to go against Torg and the archers that are in the trees.
Okay.
Torg first.
Attack.
Yep.
Hits. Also hits.
Okay, yeah. So Torg, as there are going to be like thorns kind of growing on Torg as this thing tries to corrupt it, and he's trying to fight them off. But those thorns are just as he's trying to fight them off, just start like shooting out from him in every different direction, and all the archers that are perched in the treetops are just getting peppered by these thorns. So we'll see if they are hurt.
How much damage does he take?
Just one.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
Loses an arm.
this is against the archers. 10, I don't believe will.
Ooh. Looking at their defense is 11. It's just misses.
Nice. Okay. Close one.
Yeah.
As yeah, they just start dropping from the trees, trying to avoid all of these needles that are just uh, peppering the leaves around them, and Torg is looking kind of corrupted here, but still standing.
Oh, what the fuck?
Now for the human warriors.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
hero warriors don't have much anywhere else to move because there is a trap in front of them. I can move there, but I will instead remain here and use my action because I am their commander. I will use Wound of Healing. As an action, the unit with this Woundstone chooses any unit and rolls 1d4. The target unit's casualty die is incremented by that amount. So heal the hunters, the mammoth hunters.
Ooh.
Oh, fascinating. Okay.
You get 3 health back, so 2. You are on full.
Yeah. You appreciate it. Thank you, son.
And that would be me.
What does that look like on the battlefield? Like, how are you just healing the ones that were thought to be dead, or uh, are you actually
Like
bringing them back from the dead? What
like
is this?
the river there at the south part of the map, which is north, I believe. It's the elbow around. Just like rises up a bit and water just slashes over to their side of the battlefield. Like some of the water like begins healing. So some of the ones that were dead now, like still looking injured, but they managed to start rising up, and the ones that were just a bit injured, like the wounds begin to close as they heal up.
Yeah.
Amazing. So with that, the Trollkin having been defeated, they weren't able to eat the bodies of the dead to bring themselves back. They were ripped to pieces and burnt alive. We go to the Hags fiends as they are going to now overhead. I mean, they have to keep attacking the battle mages, so they are going to make a dive attack. And what this means is that it's basically going to give them advantage.
Oh crap!
And
They're
yeah, so
they're realizing the disadvantage of mages at close up.
sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying. Oh no, they're realizing that these mages are inexperienced. So as long as they hit, they have a likely hit chances of inflicting casualties upon us. Essentially.
Yeah, they are now trying to swoop down and basically pick up mages and like just take them out of the ranks entirely and like drop them from the sky. As if they so they basically get advantage on the attack check. It inflicts 2 casualties on a successful power check, and it is disengaged. Doesn't matter. And then this unit cannot attack on the next turn, and attack rolls against it have disadvantage until the end of the next turn. Have disadvantage. So it's using basically 2 turns in one here to try and take out as many of these mages as it can, and hopefully finish them off. Because if you fail the diminish check, they could kill.
Oh
So let's
damn!
Oh no.
No.
just double check is it on the power test as well. Yeah, it's on the check.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh,
Damn it! The first roll was natural one. No.
was that a 1 and a 20 together?
Yeah.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was, it
Yeah.
was.
No. Does it really say advantage on power tests?
It
Yeah,
says on the
it's
attack
advantage
check,
on the-
so then everything.
So, yeesh. Okay. Double checking. You don't have any reactions there with your unit.
No. I don't see anything. They're new. Oh my gosh.
Oh
No.
no.
Oh no.
Okay, so please make me a rally check as they are going to deal an extra casualty.
11.
Oh, that is not enough.
Oh, oh my
Wait,
gosh.
was
I
that
don't see
two?
anything.
That's to see if you are diminished, and then there'll be one more to see if you rally. Sorry, I didn't put rally on all the sheets because those are like default things, but it's
What is it? PC8?
the DC 13. On success, you'll keep a.
No.
Oh
Fuck no.
no!
Fuck no. The mages, no.
Okay, so as the fiends just come flying in from every angle, you see these mages casting their spells into the sky. There are shards of ice and gouts of flame firing off in every direction. But these horned devils are swooping in and just grabbing mages, taking them up into the trees. Some of them are landing on the ground and just sweeping through like multiple elves at once. As Trymere, you see your sister in battle, and your like some of the people that you've studied with and your mentors, that many of them just getting like cut down and having to retreat. Not everyone is killed. They're not. When you fight a big battle like this, it's not like a fight down to the last man, but this is enough without being able to rally, that the the last of these elves that were standing so brave against the devils, for some reason these devils seem like to really hate these elves more than anyone, and are just lifting them into the air. You see them getting torn to pieces, and Trymere does not look like the future of elves is very bright, as the last
Oh
of them
my
that remain starts scattering into the woods, and you see your own
god.
sister, that she is like shell shocked and just like walking backwards, and she drops her sword and runs. And with even Lady Kira running, you are left with the others on the battle. That is
Oh
the
my
fiend's
gosh.
turn.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe the Leonin are still alive as well. Holy shit.
They were
Okay,
invisible, hidden.
they were. As now they are, you're going to see they were prowling around the Goliaths, and as a lot of the Goliaths are now rejoining the fight, the lions have smelled blood and are going to attack with advantage.
Oh no!
I think I healed you.
Yep. Oh damn it.
Ooh, yeah, an 18 is good.
It's just a regular tough. Oh wait, never mind.
Ah, dang.
Same thing as the other one. So yeah, a 17 is going to be a success, and they will inflict 2 casualties. Yeah, if you hadn't just been healed, that would have been that could have been it for the Goliaths. But you can make another morale to see if
Alrighty.
you are diminished.
Yep. You still got your
Yeet.
courageous, in case you fail.
Yeah.
What's the DC for diminish?
I think that one's 15. Double checking 13.
Ooh, that's not very ideal.
So you're going to use
Um,
that courageous or take one more casualty.
I mean, it could take one more casualty. You know what? Yeah, we'll take the third casualty for now. It may not
Okay,
be ideal, but
because again, dozens of Goliaths getting slaughtered by these Leonin, as the battle is intense between the two of them. There are, you see, like one-on-one battles between Goliaths and Leonin that are some of the bloodiest, most violent things that have ever happened in Mordia. Right, these mammoth hunters against these like natural-born hunters in humanoid form, as the elves scatter into the, but the archers still ready to rain down hell from the trees. So what are they going to
Well, you're gonna go for the fiend since yeah.
Oh my gosh, no!
This is not going good.
I know these fiends are damn troublesome.
They got the devil's luck.
They are beings that were not seen in Mordia like ever.
Oh
Not
well.
something anyone here fought.
Talk, do your job.
Yeah, morale first.
Yeah, see if they are able to. Check.
If I'm able to target at all,
Oh,
I
good.
can. So I will. Let's see. I will leave the Leonin for the, I think, Goliaths. They have unfinished business there. So I'll attack the fiends first, and then the swamp monster.
Right.
So fiends.
Nature.
That will
Nice.
hit.
That's a
and power.
nice one.
Almost wrote the incorrect one.
They go check out holy rock. at me.
15 against their
15
power.
Fiends.
That is a hit.
Ooh, casualties.
Okay, amazing. Let me just double check. So yeah, that means they will be so they're going to have to make a morale.
Oh, dang it.
They're fine.
They didn't succeed, but you brought them down to half the unit. As what does it look like as Torg just starts taking these things out of the sky?
He rubs his head, like, roots against like two large rocks and just tosses both of them. They're just like swatting insects. But second attack against the swamp monster.
Nice.
Miss.
So unfortunately, yeah, Torg just getting kind of swarmed by these bat-like creatures that he's just swatting out of the sky, and the dwarves down below. I'll say because the dwarves are far away and they are technically good at cracking fortifications and stuff, and the Thornblood is technically a siege weapon, um, like mechanically speaking. I'll say you can make a morale check to see if they are able to go for the Thornblood on this turn, but
Okay.
otherwise,
What's
there's
the DC?
something else I'd like to do. A 13, like the rest.
Okay. Oh, dang it.
Oof. Okay. We will not be advancing.
Actually, what is the follow up? Is DC? Oh no,
Follow up.
that's 8.
Yeah.
I will split the difference and say this was the 10, and I'll say
Okay.
you can move up that one space and make
Nice.
an attack against the Thornblood if you want.
All right.
Chunga, 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 chunga.
May the gods be in my favor. 17.
That's a hit.
Okay. And I'll be at
Oh.
5.
Oh, so yes, they just what does it look like as they're hacking at these vines, but they're just growing back faster than they can hack.
Yeah, Mikkel makes a bad call, like, go for those vines! And then it was actually like one of the toughest parts of this Thornblood.
Yeah, we see in the distance a couple of dwarves being lifted in the air that just been had vines wrapped around them, screaming like, "No, not those ones!"
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be
Oh,
my
nay.
turn then. Oh, nay.
The Goliaths up against these Leon, and let's see if they can finish this battle.
Yeah, this. I'm getting sick and tired. It's a freaking like round 5 or something at this point.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Come
I'm
on.
gonna start swinging on them then. Because
He's in
they're
fact
not
round
hidden
3.
anymore, so it's yeah, so it's a straight roll now, right?
Yeah, yeah. You gotta see.
Oh yeah, they're not hitting it.
All right. Come on, did I find them?
No.
Nope. I don't
There
think so.
is part inspiration if it can be used here, but again,
Oh,
Uh,
I did say that if you guys want to give like the assist action to basically use inspiration here, you can describe what your characters are doing during this fight. We will actually go into a combat to see what's happening, but just during this battle, during any of these um, turns, if you can describe something that your character was doing that would have just been badass enough to inspire your troops, you could give advantage to the Goliath hunters, but each of you can only do that once.
Um, not entirely sure how. I don't know if you have to
What is
contain it from my
Gelfir
map.
doing in the midst of all of this chaos? Like there's fighting any of these things. You might only run across, like, get into a deal with one of the big guys, but it's up to you how involved he is in this battle. You are there on the front line.
Yeah, the. I'm going to accept. This would be really, really freaking funny to do, though. And you know, yeah, it's a fucking large scale battle, so I think now would be an amazing time to do it. And he's just gonna ride up into, so he's like fully surrounded by as many of them as possible. And then, I mean, would it be fun if I use like an ability or a spell or something to like
Yeah, you don't
take
have
them
to
out?
spend any resources, but you can flavor this with whatever spells and stuff you want.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just
Well, in that case,
yeah.
all of them are going to have to. I'm gonna like try and intimidate the fuck out of them. Wait, I might be a dumb
Yeah,
idea.
I
Do
mean, as I
lions?
said, you're not spending resources, so you can describe what that effect would be. It is just working. This is while you're in the middle,
Yeah.
but it's
At
not
that point, it'd be
it's not
the.
going to have a mechanical effect on the battle other than inspiring the Goliaths.
Oh, all right,
So
forget about that.
you are just giving them inspiration. I just want to see what. So yeah, what does that look like? You could be killing 100 dudes with this spell, like. Oh,
Yeah, no, then would he be
in this
running in, like slashing the throat of one of them, then raising a sword as the blood from the creature who just killed starts flowing towards his blade as he's holding it high. Well, it's a rapier, so towards the tip that he's holding high up, and then all of a sudden a massive wolf head like forms with glowing red eyes and dark skin. Just trying to spook them, which I guess would kind of look like their own kind. Now I think about it. I don't know. Well, that'd be funny.
yeah, well, cat v dog, and the dog is winning. Yes, you hear some of those mammoth hunters now howling along, seeing this display, and you can roll again for them.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. Just made a something. Oonga boonga.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to make a power check.
Is this one good though?
Oh
Nope.
my gosh. Yeah, it's frustrating when you succeed on attack but not succeed in power.
It
yeah, and
is.
if you
It's
had one more
unfortunate.
health, you would have had advantage.
I would have. Yeah, I was reading that when I was debating like whether or not to use it or not, but I figured, nah, I'll roll the die. But yeah, that'll be that one. These pesky lions are resilient.
Yeah, so bear in mind, I know it is frustrating when you don't succeed on the power check, but all that's representing is like doing damage to them, but not enough to kill them. So
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
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 you're just
yeah,
taking
it's
the mere
okay.
stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, it's
just
how it
saying,
is. It's okay.
Oh
but
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
the
I
way
feel like
you look at it could be like, oh well, I'm not doing anything, but you are. You just you haven't killed enough of them for them to start running away, but you are killing.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And with
I,
this, yeah, sorry,
oh no, yeah. I was one like yes. Oh crap.
the Thornblood, one at Torg, one at the Mammoth Hunters here, as it is continuing this. So first against. Oh wait, I rolled that wrong. That's okay. That'll still be a hit. It was a +5.
Was that Torque again or the Mammoth Hunters?
Torg,
Oh, okay.
Torg first.
Oh no, that's
Oh.
even worse.
Okay, another casualty to Torg. And then against the mammoth hunt.
Which I think would reduce them to. Oh, right. I forgot.
That misses.
Which an 8 is going to miss, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the mammoth hunters live to see the next
Oh.
10 seconds. As Torg is again taking the brunt of this. As it seems like Thornblood is more focused on him, and just as Torg is distracted by those fiends, you just see vines lashing up, almost like it's throwing a punch, just with the forest itself. But the mammoth hunters are keeping the forest at bay as a few rocks come hurled their way, but they have lived on the mountains. They don't care about a bit of a rock.
Bars.
The humans, however, are seeing these fiends up in the air that they can't do much about, and seeing the Goliaths holding their own but struggling somewhat. What are they going to do?
Again, contemplating either attacking the Leonin or healing the mammoth hunters.
Oh, what the heck? I thought it was
Yeah,
a one-time thing.
it's an action for me. Runes can be used as an action as many times as they want, but scrolls and wands, I think they are one-time use.
Uh-oh.
What do I do?
I like to imagine these guys just, I don't know, like sniffed rabies or something, like rabies.
I will remind you, in this setting, it is not a dishonorable thing to die on the battlefield. Like, that is something people want. So getting healed can actually, like, obviously, if you've just got a wound that's not going to kill you, you probably want medical attention. But some of them might actually take umbrage to being healed if they've fallen on in battle.
I will go for the Leonin. If I'm using my action to give advantage, do I have to do it before I roll?
What do you mean?
Like if I use my one action, like to inspire or give advantage, help action, do I have to do it before
No,
I roll?
no, you can. It's like inspiration. So
Okay.
that's basically how we're rolling it.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Yeah, you might want to use.
I'll
Yeah,
use it
please.
here. Gorm is at the battlefield, and he will use his Satyr vision to pinpoint them and yell, "They're there! Those trees to the west." As the Shadow Claws are hiding in the woods.
Oh, that one remaining ally coming in handy.
As
Oh, damn it.
Oh.
yeah, that's me.
As they do start moving into the right positions, but these Leonin notice them coming, and looks like the battle is broken. Taking us to the Hags fiends, who can't attack this. They are swarming around the Torg, but because they did the dive, and they are all munching down on. Oh, they don't. Oh, they. Oh my god.
What?
While there is a diminished enemy unit, this unit can spend a round feeding on the corpses. That's not an attack.
Was diminished though.
That is a good point. I suppose that, well, the point is the corpses. The Braudavik battle mages are diminished.
That's fair enough.
They were diminished. That's so
I mean, would kind
that
of
makes
Mammoth
sense.
Hunters being diminished? I think,
Yeah, they could technically eat their own soldiers if they wanted to. So I
oh,
feel
what
like
the
having
fuck?
two fully dead units. Yeah, these are devils. They don't give a shit about these
Yeah.
the mortal creatures of this world. So, but I am going to say that, yeah, they just to add insult to injury, they are going to swoop down, and while some of them are being battered out of the air by Torg, a couple of them are down on the ground, just tearing these elves. You hear the screams as these devils are just ripping into them and eating them.
Yeah.
Some of them, but not for long.
Reminds me
As
of that scene from Castlevania with the devils eating the humans.
exactly, and that with that is going to bring them to a point where they are no longer diminished as they gain one casualty.
But you were going to say fool.
No, just one. But
Oh, that would have been
that does
cool.
mean that they're no longer at their half at their diminished point. And that means we go to the top of the round here with the Leo. What is left of them at least?
There you are, coward.
Yeah, like 2 attack systems, like they are resilient.
They are. They are.
Yeah, as they
Dang it.
Ah, dang
as a
it.
third
Yeah, that hits. Their defense is 12.
Okay, so yes, they see the shields of Braudavik moving in and like Gorm pointing out where they are. You see they decide that's their moment to launch the attack, and they just start trying to run around and flank what is left of these Goliath as they start jumping onto them, pouncing and slashing. Let's see if it's enough.
Let's see here.
Oh, nope.
Oh, it is not.
Those Goliaths just
Their morale remains intact.
like it's like watching lions trying to take down like a buffalo or like a rhino.
It's a fucking gladiator battle.
Or an elephant. Actually, have you ever watched? I mean, I suppose you probably haven't seen that much safari stuff. I've got the South Africa.
Not IRL.
But
Uh,
oh no, that would be one hell of a something IRL. I
That's
haven't
what I
had
would
that
say.
much. But yeah, this is lions versus elephants, and the elephants are holding their own.
I've seen Lion
You
King.
see, yeah, I guess it is. They don't fight anything that big.
Nah.
But I'll send you some videos later. As uh, the hunters of Ireland, the remaining elves, you are seeing the hags fiends just feeding on the corpses of these other elves, and a couple of the survivors have kind of run to your ranks to take shelter amongst the archers. What are you going to?
Well, can't miss those fiends every time.
Does 11 hit?
I mean, does Carmilla want to get involved to try and give them an inspiration?
Is that a no?
Yes, she will. She will be screaming. Do not fear those insignificant insects. Strike them down so you can focus on the more important targets.
Okay, so as yeah, you see that the archers taking aim, and I imagine Carmilla actually is getting down there, like flash of blades as she is leading by example. But what is yeah, you can remake that roll.
Oh, is that enough?
That is not enough.
Dang it! Nah.
These things are hard to hit. You are hitting some of them with the arrows, but you just see them breaking the arrows off like in their shoulders and just flying up now, heading for the trees to try and take out some of the art.
Well, can win every time.
Yeah.
Fortunately
Yeah.
not. But Torg is right there.
Morale. Whoosh.
It's swoosh.
Yay.
Oh,
I can
I like
attack
their
them.
Okay.
I will attempt to hit the fiends.
Nice.
You, you see some of those fiends flying towards one of the archers up in the trees, and this massive Torg hand just block its path as it bats it out of the air. Let's see how many it can take down.
17.
Nice.
That'll
2 casualties. And Morale check will be diminished. Maybe.
Oh,
Or
damn.
Okay, defeat the morale check, but they are, yeah, they.
and another attack against the swamp monster.
Oh, you know, you must remember if you're doing that, it's a +5.
I
Oh,
know.
you did. It's
I
a
did.
-2. I didn't see that on the last one. I missed the
So
-2.
whoosh.
Does 13 hit? Is that enough? Monster?
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna tell you. It
Oh,
does
sorry.
not. So there's a lot of stat blocks on my screen. Yeah, 13 just missed.
Sorry, I'm just engrossed in this battle. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've heard from Trymere specifically yet on the actual battlefield. You are still there. Your unit has been defeated, but you're still in the battle. So if you want to give an inspiration, I think we've only heard from Hjelte, Camilla, and Gorm. Mikkel
Yeah,
did
Yeah.
one as well. I don't think Mikkel
Yeah.
did his one yet either. So
Yeah.
yeah, if Trymere or Mikkel wants to
Holy
have a badass moment to inspire talk, you can.
Yeah, I'll do it when I can.
Can't do it now. That's what he
Oh,
meant.
right. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I can imagine. Uh, uh, yeah, Trymere like redirecting. Like he has an understanding of basically like Chucky. Basically, he imagines Tor using his magic as almost Trymere is using his own magic in a way. And yeah, I can see that. Uh, is I can imagine he's using his own magic to see you get the general direction, and he's like helping Torik in that way. So yeah,
Okay. Yeah. This is not about how you are specifically helping Torg. This is a moment that Trymere is having during the battle. I mean, this is like it's a use your imagination moment.
yeah,
What do we see Trymere physically doing while, I mean, maybe when he sees the unit going down, or maybe actually before when they were fighting, where do we see when the camera zooms into Trymere?
mm. Yeah. I can imagine. Okay. Primer is like getting like wounded survivors out there, and yeah, seeing all these fiends that like basically these monstrous creatures, the fiends and the Thornbloods, the swamp monster. Like yeah, he has like he hates these fiendish evil things, and seeing the hag specifically, Thorn blood. If I believe that's her, yeah, Thornblood specifically directing the monster. I can imagine like she's on top of uh, of her slot monster. All right. In that case, Prime decides he'll hop on Torg while getting the other elves out. Yeah, essentially, like seeing her redirect her monster, Primer's gonna help Torg out.
Okay. So yeah, you can re-roll for Torg on that attack.
15 to hit.
That is a hit.
Awesome.
But no damage.
No, damn it, 18-4.
I mean, Mikkel, do you want to use your moment now, or wait?
Oh wait.
Okay. So yeah, as the two massive monsters just clashing, Drekna on the back of one, Trymere on the back of the other, uh, you you see that in the space that is left now, you can see these two have come together and are having a full-on like kaiju battle. But the dwarves
Yeah.
underneath running through these vines and these like labyrinths of thorn vines that are appearing all around. What are they doing?
Well, there's only one thing they can do, and that is to keep attacking this accursed beast.
If only it was a fortification.
See, that's what I'm thinking. Like, well, that's what I was thinking as well. Like, if only it was a fortification, could crack it.
Nope.
Oof.
Oh, no.
I can't imagine a 2 or a 5 rather comes through.
But nope.
I mean, you
No.
never know. It's a tree.
I missed with a 13.
Yeah, I just get reference from that.
Uh,
That was a mess, but Mika's still got an inspiration if he wants to inspire them, or just inspire all the troops in general by having a.
okay. I'm gonna try seeing what I can. Huh.
I will remind you, these are the dwarves that have come to work in your new gravitite mine. So maybe you've got some like experimental weaponry that you're going to try here on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I'm thinking though. I don't remember the rules for dominate person. Can that be used against creatures? Assume
Look,
not. Since
this
it's
is not mechanical anything. So if you want to say that
Right.
you use that, you don't have to spend spell slots or anything, but you can say that you're using spells that you have.
Alright.
But this is about describing what it looks like in the context of a large scale battle. So we will get into a normal combat encounter. This
Yeah.
is just for play.
Dang it, no,
Well,
makes
using
me
this
touch.
opportunity, I summon my inner Green Lantern and light up my Green Lantern, showing as a beacon, like lighting the fire was in Mordor. Just
Motherfucker said in darkest night.
yeah,
Oh,
just yelling at the top of my lungs, man, use this light as guidance to kill our cursed foes.
Right? Give them one more.
Let's do this. In
Okay,
back at the.
I swear.
I
Watch me
found this
roll
weak
in that
spot.
one.
It's over here.
It's over here. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's one.
God, I have the
Fuck.
Damn it!
Well, why? I hate you too.
Yeah.
That's a
So
shame.
you see some of them are inspired by that light. They know what those lanterns like. They remember that, and some of them are like, "Put the bloody light down and pick up an axe, lad. We've got things to kill. Look at the size of them." And they're just scattered enough that while you have definitely lopped off a few of these branches, unfortunately the dwarves are not able to take it.
It's just the shovel. Like, yeah, you're right. My bad. I put down my Green
Alright.
Lantern,
Oh man.
and my outfit doesn't becomes normal colored again.
Yeah. And our inspiration is working for attacks, but damn it, the power.
You will see though with that light that you hold up, you will notice as the kaiju sort of flash, you will see Drekna on the back of this thorn-toothed monster just cackling with laughter, and you know that she's right there. Who stole your face, and you're getting pretty close.
I'm so gonna climb up that monster.
So
Never known.
we go to the Goliath here as uh,
Nice.
Mikhail is charging towards the thorn beast, just
Nice.
climbing, running up.
These freaking lions gotta go, man.
Yeah, they do. They're annoying.
Where's
It's going to drop us into a combat once all the infantry on one side had been defeated, but they
Yeah.
really are holding it, holding out.
Yeah. I kind of want to see this
Come on.
battle finish.
Oh.
Okay, 60.
Okay. And 18 is good, right?
16 hit.
Alright, now. Now for the second part. Okay. Come on.
Oh,
No.
it's 10.
No.
It's 10. Okay.
It's not enough. Unfortunately.
It's not gonna let it show, but Shell's getting annoyed. It's like, man, come on, can't they? Fine, I'll do it myself. No, yeah, that's actually, yeah, no, yeah, I'm good on that.
One of the things with this system, it's like I do like it for the like the picture of it, but when you roll badly, it really can just turn into like a bit of a stalemate. But this has not been as bad as the naval battle was. That was just literally everyone just sucking, like
We're just
shooting arrows,
looking at each other. Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh,
just like too far away from each other, shooting arrows and neither hitting the other's foe.
Yeah.
It is not the case here, though, as the Thornblood is going to now go for Torg and the miners down underneath it, as they are becoming a nuisance.
All right.
Okay, Torg.
Miss.
It's a miss.
So,
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, they have advantage on the
But
normal.
well, except we're stalwarts, so that just becomes a normal roll.
Oh,
Oh.
doesn't matter.
Oh.
Roll
Roll
14.
14 twice.
Well,
nice.
unfortunately, that hits.
Okay, yeah. So those thorns, as they are chopping them away, you have your lantern up to illuminate a bunch of those dwarves. Just you see them getting impaled by vines, and as they are, you like see from within the dwarves more of these thorn vines starting to grow, like out of their mouths and just out of the wounds that they've received from this beast. And you just see it's like a new forest is growing out of the bodies of these dwarves as they are dying, scattering. But there are still a lot of dwarves, so that is going to be um one casualty to the.
Right.
And yeah, still lots of them left behind, but a couple of their brethren have been thornified. We go to the Shields of Braudavik now. Is Leonin still up?
Same conundrum yet again. Uh, I'll give the hundreds their honorable death if they wish, and I'll attempt to finish the Leonin off. So attack.
Oh, no.
I'll miss. And that's me.
Okay, the fiends again. Okay. Yeah, the fiends have noticed the archers up in the trees, and they are going to do a magical barrage to try and do double damage. So if they hit, you're going to have to make a morale.
He can't be horrified. It's related.
No, this is against the magical barrage. So
Yeah, they're
enemy
using
units
it when
damaged by this attack.
Sorry,
Yeah,
go
they
ahead.
must make morale save or decrement their casualty die twice. So it's just, but they don't suffer the horrify effect. You are right.
Okay.
So this is only if, and ooh, that is going to miss. So yeah, flying into the trees as Torg just keeps them at bay, swatting them out of the sky, and it looks like uh, the elves are safe for now. But the Leonin holding the line as best they can. They are starting to look tired and are going to do their best to finish off the Goliath as they charge.
Oh. Power. That's not me. This 14.
Okay, goddamn. So yeah, the fight is going back and forth. They definitely, you are taking each other down, but just standing right back up. These some tough months. We go the poor elves dead and eaten. The other elves in the trees as these hags come flying at you.
No.
Yeah. Probably rolled a 13 earlier, so that doesn't.
What the heck?
I rolled a 13 and missed the siege machine. Not them.
Those
Oh, okay.
are disgusting.
Yeah, aerial creatures generally have quite high defense scores, but quite low attack and power scores because it's like they can get around quickly, but they have to swoop in and get into danger. So, but yeah, unfortunately, an 11 misses just arrows sailing past, taking down a couple of the devils, but they really are. You just kind of see these blue streaks of like magic enhanced arrows as well, but it's not enough.
This is despair.
Alright, let's start with a morale check.
Yeah,
I roll
I'd be keeping them busy enough.
13.
Does that make it?
I think it's a 15.
Oh, what? Really?
Might be, I don't know. We'll see.
It's a 14 even. Should you not? Enemy
Okay.
units must make a morale test
You-
DC 14.
that
The
is-
horrify is different. If it takes a
Mhm.
hit, it's different.
You did pause the game. Okay, then
So,
I'll make an attack against the Leonin and the siege machine. I'll start with the Leonin.
Please squish them. Damn it.
I missed.
No.
did the mages,
Siege.
did the hag fiends hit anyone last turn? Sorry, I remembered about a few.
No.
They missed the archers. Okay, sorry, carry on.
Yeah.
And second attack against the siege monster. Also miss. And that's all.
Okay. The dwarves underneath that monster, some of them just got killed.
Mikael's gonna try and like pick them up, like, man, remember what you fight for. Now,
Mining.
mining, yeah, rocks for the rock god.
God, I missed the mountains.
Fuck.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Yeah, that is not enough, unfortunately. Oh, these poor dwarves.
Shit.
No.
You said you were evacuating us. How bad was the mountain if this is what we were coming to do?
I think this
Okay,
is a
let's see. Let's see if these Goliaths.
The little guy's not having much luck, but the big guys, let's see.
They're not. Can they just at this point, you're just gonna try finding the fucking commander and just pant at him and plead, can you just die? Son of a
Oh my
bitch.
gosh.
You could actually go and grab the commander if you finish that unit, but unfortunately, they are proving a little tough.
They are. They're,
That's all right.
they're really tough.
As they continue their push, the thorn monster is going to attack the. This time is going to go for the people on its side of the battlefield.
Oh no.
Oh wait, does it have to go for Torg?
No. It
No.
doesn't.
I just suddenly couldn't remember. That's another thing. Okay, so it is going for the dwarves and the Goliaths.
oh boy.
Dwarves first.
Right, everybody, jump!
Jump.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
They jump over the vines. and,
Oh,
with Goliath,
oh,
and there's just almost like a Mexican wave of jumping dwarves that just you see it ripple through as this massive vine misses them all. Uh, trips up one guy, but no one liked him anyway.
Imagine.
Uh,
Wait, what? Oh,
Alright.
thank God they got Joffrey.
It's the guy that keeps complaining, and he is now. "Oh, I'm sorry, I
Insert the
didn't mean
Mario
it."
sound.
Yahoo!
Yeah, Wilhelm screamed along at the end of it though. A 15, however, does hit the Goliath.
Indeed,
Yep,
it is.
let's see. Let's see. Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
yeah, that does it.
Oh,
You
you
didn't
know, they
rally
still
yet.
got. Yeah, he
I
didn't rally
did
yet.
not.
So roll
So we do
marachas,
under
and
this.
you still
Moral
got
test.
your.
Let's go.
You
Oh,
still
sorry.
got courageous.
God
You
damn
got
it!
courageous. You have courageous.
Yeah, I know. It's just. Ah.
Well, good
Yeah, I'm
call on
using
not using
courageous.
it.
Well, actually, I'm sorry. Does this do 1 or 2 in casualties?
It's irrelevant.
Just one, but you only had one.
Okay, yeah. No, yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. It is.
But now you are back to one because you succeeded. If you're using courageous, then you would succeed and
Yeah.
get one.
Absolutely.
So yeah, as the Goliaths are fighting off these Leonin, you see like axes and claws and shields clashing as uh, suddenly some vines come reaching up from underneath, and the undergrowth just starts pulling the the Goliaths back and actually allowing those Leonin to get some good hits in and kill a couple more of those Goliaths. But as the Goliaths are now having to turn their axes on both the vines and the lions, go to the shields of Braudavik might be able to help them out.
Yeah, I think I have to heal the mammoths because next hit they will be dead. Completely.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine healing them at this
I
point would
remember
also involve like running in and actually helping them against those vines, just cutting
Yeah.
away the things that are trying to.
3 health
Oh,
back,
nice.
so you're on full.
I love. Yeah. Thank you.
Great.
It's still so goofy.
On to the
I,
fiends.
I did not expect such a small unit to take so much damage and still be
You're
alive.
essentially juiced up by me.
Yeah, no,
Hmm.
it's
Yeah,
very cool.
when I've reduced their numbers, I was like, okay, now you've got more dwarves. The Goliaths are leaving. This a D4. I might actually be able to kill these things this time, but no. Friggin'
Uh-uh.
Gorm, Ingrid, and everyone in there just picking them up.
Yeah, I mean the shadow claws are also still there. They're not dead yet.
Oh,
That's true. The Leonin are holding their own. No, honestly, I love the image of these Goliaths. Just they hunt mammoths. They they bad at.
Yeah.
They are seasoned now after the last couple of times.
Mhm.
The hag fiends are going to try to take advantage, but by trying to eat it.
Gonna eat?
Yes, yes, that's what they will do. As you guys have still got quite a few units. That the hag fiends. Okay, that the hag's fiends are going to fly as Torg is just like swatting them out of the air. They retreat somewhat, and they kind of land down into the sort of pits where all of these troll corpses are lying, and they just start eating and drinking the regenerative blood of these trolls, as they're going to spend a turn using ravenous to get a casualty. And the Leonins, they are to well, actually they want to going. Yeah, they've succeeded. They're actually seeing the Goliaths healed back up. That is a strike to the morale. I've seen. They're seeing
Honestly,
the
that's kind
full
of
unit.
imagining their morale is. Sorry.
Sorry, carry on. What?
No, I just it's almost I'm imagining that what is it that these guys can help them out. It's like Gorm comes in and boosts their morale. Just fuck them up.
Well, they are going to attempt a morale check to see. Yeah, the DC is 8 on a retreat order.
They wouldn't.
So on, uh, yeah, you're going to see that Izraba is like at the front of this. She's fighting this. There's a couple of Leonin with her, but as the Goliaths start getting back up, and all of these humans are moving in, and they've just been fighting and fighting, and they see the Goliaths now renewed. There seems like there's almost more than before. They all realizing that they are mercenaries in this battle. Like they've got reason to fight with the Hags. Oh, actually, that is a good point. The Hags would not allow them to leave, but I'm
Ooh,
going to
okay.
give them a check here. So I'm going to say, uh, just double checking because they do have. Yeah, I'm going to say that they are going to make a diplomacy test, and if they can beat that 13, they're going to force their uh, like they've got something on these Leonin. Because they do. They really.
Oh,
So if they fail,
okay.
are they gonna die or succeed? They can retreat.
Yeah. If this is above a 13, the Leonin are going to have to stay there because this is the Hags rolling against the Leonin. But
Okay.
if it is lower than a 13, then the Leonin are going to flee.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled the wrong. That's
Like I heard a net one sound effect.
right. I
I thought that
didn't
was
roll.
the timer.
Oh,
What? How did you hear that before I rolled it?
What?
I don't know.
You said I hadn't clicked the button yet, and you said I heard a nat one sound effect, and then I clicked it, and it was a nat one.
What
He's
the
a
hell?
prophet.
What?
What the fuck?
Drummer, go buy a lottery ticket right now.
Bro
Play
had a
bingo.
Away with
premonition.
your elven
Do
magic.
something.
Okay, so on a success, well, on a failure from the Hags, but a success for the Leonin, the Ezrava is just going to turn around and as she's like calling on them, and you just hear her like, "No, where are you going? Is it over?" And you hear her shouting, "We have your children." Like this, you see a couple of them like are running in fear. You've even scared the lions, but Ezrava is still standing there with a couple that are sticking with her, to be fair. And she is shouting after them that hags have their kids, and that it seems like what they are choosing now is to live over their own children. But with that, the Leonin retreat from battle.
All right.
And at this point, what's the time? Because you have defeated the infantry, but left some of those Leonin alive to potentially fight you again another day. And because it is the top of the round, we are going to go and see what its rubber makes of that. We zoom down into the battlefield and we see you guys able to face off against one of their leaders, or the leaders of the Trollkin and the Shadow Claws. We are rewinding a little bit, like this will.
Oh,
It's not happening at exactly the same time, but now we are zooming in on that actual battle to see how things will resolve against one of their. The turn time is still going, but yeah, we see you kind of preparing for this pitched battle. I think it might be getting a little bit late to start this combat now. Maybe we can start with this. I'm
Yeah.
just thinking.
Like I'm fine with the first one. I wonder after this, are we gonna get back to like the battlefield with the siege?
Yeah, we would get back to that. Yeah, the thing is, I was going to trigger this when we were going to do this when you finish the infantry. I didn't realize that was going to take us all night to fight them
Yeah.
back. But
I mean, yeah.
anyway,
Like,
we'll
close
start.
with that. Sorry, go ahead.
I think would you guys prefer to start this battle now and maybe get like a round in, or would you rather just go back and let's try and finish the warfare thing now, and then we can start this next session with this, like seeing you actually fight the leaders.
Yeah, I prefer to finish the warfare. Like get it
yeah,
over with.
probably.
Because the thing
We
is,
haven't
there are
been completely
multiple
finished.
combats depending on who you defeat first. That's why I didn't just trigger
Okay.
one. Because if you go up against the Hags Fiends, you may have a battle with their leader, but you've beaten the Trollkin and you've beaten the Leonin, so you're going to get to face off against their leaders.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
The Thorn first or the Hags first, you would have gone up against. Yeah. So it doesn't matter though. We'll just run in the order that you defeated. We'll just keep a note of that. So
All right.
you defeated the infantry first. That's all we really need to know. You wiped the floor with them, and the Leonin
Well,
had to make their and a last ditch.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I thought there was maybe a thing that Goliaths could stop in, but then okay, we'll go back to this one. Sorry, but the teaser for next week. Um, as the two, as his Rava gets ready to clash against you, and it's really too late for the brains anyway. We go back to the bigger battlefield, and as the infantry's been wiped out, there are still devils in the sky and the Thornblood monster.
You know, a fluke like that couldn't possibly
Perfect.
happen
It's
twice.
time finally.
Yep. And they're together.
Mine too.
Exactly.
All right.
It's the moral
It must be
time.
so hard
Come
when
on.
you're that small in every sense.
Oh well.
Try living in my
Aside, you got the bad ones out of the way.
you say,
Yeah.
Sarah.
Yeah. Let's just fail against
With
that bat again.
generator.
Wait. Does that actually hit?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been 70 years, but it
Say
hit.
what's
Hold
in
on.
store for you.
Hold
It's
on,
been
Power.
82.
Good.
It's been 83 years or something.
Yeah. Let's see the power.
I don't think I have a choice.
What is with the 2 on power?
That's actually good because in second power that means you just multiply it.
Okay, so 2 to the power of 2.
That's 4, as you can see there.
Build it up.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Curse you, math.
And now we double the 4. And at some point, maybe. Just maybe.
Gotta cook these idiots.
unfortunately, no joy with the 4, but as the arrows rain down, I think that'll take us to Torg.
Morale. I roll. I succeed. 14 is the number. I attack the fiends. Whoosh. I miss.
Ah, no.
I attack the siege machine. Whoosh. I hit,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
finally.
But
2 damage to the siege machine.
and that will diminish it, forcing a morale.
Ah,
Oh,
damn.
Oh,
Damn it. These enemies are good at morale checks.
but still,
Yeah, now they are.
it has took 2 damage, and that's
No, we
Tori's
can-
turn.
Yeah, we can much
Um,
earlier.
all right.
The dwarves underneath finally seeing Torg turning the tide against the Thornblood.
Yeah, we'll use this opportunity. Attack! I attacked. I miss.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Actually, isn't there something about it when you attack a diminished unit, it's with advantage? Or am I making that up?
No, genuinely no clue.
Well, we haven't been doing that the whole time, so
Yeah, we
I'm
haven't
going to add
really
it
been doing that.
to the
So.
rule now, but
Maybe not this one.
double check that after the game.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I miss. End of my turn. I believe in
Just
the
miss.
mammoth on this.
Unlucky Goliaths.
Yeah. And
So the Goliaths can only go for the Thornblood. The other creatures are in the air, so you don't have ranged weapons.
dude, next I'm gonna be heckling at them like the fucking Simpsons grandpa screaming at the cloud.
Oh, okay.
But oh yeah. Do I need to make another morale check in order to go here?
No, that's just to cross over to their side of the battlefield. But you're there now. So yeah.
Ah, sweet. None of this thing's going down.
You could actually move one more because the Vanguard and the Reserve are basically the same rank. It's just in case you have loads of units.
Oh, no, yeah, sure thing. That'll be funny.
Yeah, that's basically one space.
Let's see.
Then we'll
Okay.
do. Yeah, no, the freaking Goliaths are gonna start brandishing their axes, and I don't know, hit them with the handle.
Yeah,
Not
they
the
go
giant
to
X
chopping
against the
down
vines, the handle.
Yeah, brain fart.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I can
Yeah,
imagine that. It's
Mount-
screaming like, "Come on, you have to get creative on this." And so, oh, okay, sure.
Too creative, too creative.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, that'll be that.
That's right. And then we go. Oh wait, I keep thinking Twisting Ridge does something else. So Torg or yeah, it's going to go for Torg and the Goliaths. It has recognized that danger.
Oh, that's interesting.
It will hit Turg, but no damage.
Oh no.
It's
Mhm.
Goliath. But
But
there's
no
not no
damage.
damage.
Not enough.
No. Huzzah.
Okay, so this thing just vines
These-
thrashing out as you see Drekna like getting down and running towards the back of the battlefield to join her other sisters. As yeah, it seems like Torg is managing to push this one back with the Goliaths chopping and the the dwarves chopping at it. We go to the humans.
We know parkour.
Wonder, can they move forward and attack the Hags?
Since
Or
those
no,
two
because they're-
squares are the same, can I get down here?
Yeah, if you
Ah,
step
morale.
into the next space, you could hit the Thornblood, but you can't hit the Hag's Fiends because
Yeah, yeah.
you don't have range. But
That's
yeah,
true.
I was
technically,
asking about that.
yeah, that's technically one space that you've moved there, so that is possible. But you do have to make that morale.
We established the DC was 10. If we can move.
I move
Oh yeah, easy.
and I attack. Try to.
Right now, we have an idea that their defense is either 14 or 15.
I miss.
Dang it.
That's all, folks.
Dazzle.
That's all, folks.
That's all.
Well, as a porky pig with bat wings and a giant axe goes flying up into the air, he is going to. Let's see, where did the Hags go? Yeah, you know what? They're going to drop a barrage on. No, actually, they're going back. They went to eat so that they could get back at the other. They are flying in towards the archers.
Dang it.
Oh no. Yeah, that hits. Ooh! But no damage.
Thank goodness.
But
Hopefully.
it does hit. So I need them to make a whatchamacallit, a morale check.
Morale. Yep, they have a feature. What's the DC?
15.
Oh damn. Yeah. Let's say these fiends are trouble with their morale checks.
Oh, actually, sorry, I'm wrong. It says enemy units damaged by this attack, so it has to succeed the power check.
Oh, okay.
Thought it you'd take one if you failed the check, so you don't need to make that check as they come flying into the trees attacking the elves, but the elves are as we go to who? And yeah, to the elves.
It's time to miss again.
Let's see.
Wait, what?
Look.
Yep. Right. Torque. Let's see if Torque can do it.
Torque, do it.
Morale check. Wood.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I fail.
Ah yeah. Don't worry, you got better all the way.
So I'll make an attack. I'll make a normal attack against the swamp monster. Because I can't really hit the targets if there are no targets. So power 12 miss, and
no.
that's it. Miners.
I'll be damned. It's the
Right
minus
now it's
turn.
just stalemate.
Well, lads, at this point, you might as well just dig a hole through the creature. Fuck.
My gosh.
It's just
two.
another 2.
Digging a hole for yourself. It's like your third 2 in the last 2 rounds.
Well, I guess I did get like 3 nat 20s at the start of the session.
Yeah.
Be the mammoths can finish him off.
Hopefully.
They have more health than him, so if they hit, they have advantage on the power.
Yeah, come on.
They're very hopeful.
Come on, fingers crossed. I got my 2. I got
Chop him
4 of
into
them crossed.
pieces.
Yes.
Yes. You have advantage on him, Bear.
So, let's see.
Yeah, it can still rally.
I hope
Siege
not.
machine is not over yet.
This thing can
Yeah.
fucking rally?
Everyone can rally.
Yeah, every
damn
unit
it.
can rally. Yeah.
Whatever. Let's see if we can chop him into itty bitty bits. Oh, that's a 20!
Ooh. Is it
That's
a
a lot.
disadvantage on rally morale?
Yeah.
Because of that?
No, it does an extra casualty, but because it had 2 left, which I know it would have been 2, unfortunately.
It
Yeah,
would have been
actually,
4.
yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Why not? I'll give it disadvantage.
Yeah. I swear they roll high in both rolls. Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
they did that exactly.
Well, you did stop
Man,
the
I
turn
caught it
back
again.
in.
Yeah.
I heard
So
the
yeah,
nat one roll, and I predicted that they were gonna go roll good.
yeah. I don't know how you're seeing the dice before I rolled it, but I commend your ability to see the future. Yeah, as
I can
unfortunately,
see the future.
Hi, Raven.
Why didn't you call a successful roll?
You can see the future, not control it.
Yeah.
yeah. So it
Okay,
does manage
yeah.
to rally, but it is bad. You can now see the hags, and you are cutting down their beast,
Mhm. Yeah, no,
pushing it
I'm
back.
giving them.
Sorry,
No, I'm
but
saying I'm giving the freaking the Mammoth Hunters detailed instruction on what to do with it, like chop him into pieces, and then he
um,
just ignores it.
it is going to. Oh, I keep forgetting about that. Okay, it is going to make another attack. One against. Yeah, we're gonna go one against the dwarves, one against the shields. Actually, why not?
All right.
And, oh, bring it on!
The ring.
This one against.
Oh, yep. Nope.
Okay, good.
Oh, hit. Does that make it?
Ooh.
On the shields.
Yeah, 14. The tough goes for the toughness.
Ah,
Okay, then
so
I need
close.
the shields to please make a DC 15 morale test. Be horrified and be exhausted for the next round.
I'm good.
Oh, hell no. They no, they've got the numbers. So yeah, you do take 1 casualty. There are some losses, but
But does it count as
there
a
are
fiend, technically, the swap monster?
no. It's
Okay.
technically Fey, probably. It's technically a type
Yeah.
of tree.
Yep.
The the feet. Uh, in that case, I think that is its turn. It's going to take a step back here. So if anyone wants to try and follow up, it does seem to be moving back towards the rear of the battlefield.
Yeah. I think the shields should follow up.
Sure. I'll attempt a follow up. Morale check of 8.
Yeah.
Oh crap! Nope.
Nope.
There's
I
no
don't follow up.
shot.
I do not follow up. I'm still. On my turn, I'll move there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's, so the attack doesn't, as you have lost, it's like that first wave that does chase after it. It just kind of, they all get taken out by lashing vines. But there are more of you, and you cut through to their turn.
And
Yep,
I
let's
roll.
see. Nope.
Nope.
Oh no.
It's okay.
And I pass the turn.
Okay, then the
No, not to them.
Yep. Attack.
yeah, I mean the
Let's see.
things are they're obsessed with the elves, so they're gonna keep going another battle. I mean, a magic barrage.
Okay.
bounce that quickly before Trimare says anything. Doesn't it
Quickly, boys.
Before
Before he
it's
picks the
like,
future
oh,
again.
I think it's going to enough.
Yep. They hit with that.
Then I will need a DC 15 morale save from the archers. Please.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Insect the dog.
Did you hear us there, Kamala?
Well, there.
No, I didn't hear you.
Morale
You
save.
have to make overall.
Okay, thanks. Please.
Well,
Oh, nice.
That is a success. So you only take one casualty there.
Nice.
nice.
So yeah, a
Should
couple
do
of
this, there we
those
go.
elves are grabbed and dragged out of the trees as you hear them screaming as they are dragged away to their deaths. But that is the fiend's turn, and the archers are they take their revenge.
If they can hit.
Fuck.
Fuck this shit.
All right, Torek. Come on, morale.
And I
against
roll
that.
a whoosh. I fail.
Nope.
So a
Yeah,
normal
you-
attack against the big man himself.
Yep. Swamp monster. It rallied.
15 to hit. Fortunately, oh, I rolled power accidentally.
That's fine now. Oh yeah, that's a plus
I'll
7.
just
So
yeah.
roll your attack, and we'll see. We
Yeah.
can use that power check.
Oh,
What? That's a cog dice on my screen. Fuck. But that is going to be an 18 to hit is a success, and a 15 power check is a success.
my kaiju wins.
How does Torg want to do this?
He tried to use thorns, so I'll use a very sharp wood, like it will start impaling it. Once it is sufficiently impaled, it will be dragged underground. Gone.
As the Thornbud is dragged back into the forest and back to the reclamation marsh, being reclaimed by Torg himself. We, I think, go on to the dwarves that are very happy that that just happened.
Yeah.
There's
At this
tactical
point-
ruin the ground.
Tactical
There's
jumping jacks.
something we can do, like as those who can do shit, like maybe, like on my turn, can my units like pray and give Turgo advantage on morale, like try to surpass and hit the fiends.
Yeah, let's say you could do that, basically getting the unit to help another unit.
Yeah.
Sure.
Lord knows we need it.
Oh, sure.
What happened to the hunters?
Wait, hunters?
Am I crazy, or do they have a different icon? Oh well. Well, I guess the next target is the fiends, so we'll try walking back, and I assume for that I need to make a roll. Oh. That would definitely not work. Okay, I stay right where I am.
Okay, sorry, I have to reload
Oh, no.
there again. so as the Thornblood is dragged back, and now the sky is just filled with these fiends. I guess that takes us to the Goliaths.
Yeah.
On a thing, W and RG. I can't keep rolling bad forever, right? No, it has to be good. It has to be good eventually. Let me go ahead.
What are they running?
I'm gonna have them try a rage charge because it allows them to move up to 5 spaces.
Yeah.
So the idea is to get
not
them back
into
to
the air.
safety. Or here
Yeah,
to
not into
support.
the air. Yeah, the aerial units don't actually take up a space. Technically, they're just in the sky. They
Yeah.
this is kind of-
The thing is, I want to get the mammoth hunters closer to range or the hunters. So
oh, okay, I see you. You're trying to get back to them. I see what you mean.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
mobility.
that'll work.
All right.
So
Let's see
morale.
what's with these. Yeah, it's a 13 morale. So come on, that'll do it.
Will do it indeed.
I might. Oh, there. And that's the action. And unfortunately, I'm already done that. Yeah, I'm already done javelin. So all for them.
Yeah, that's cool. Then we go back to the shields.
The shield will take a step back. They will take a step in the water and pray to A here to the water in Turk's body to let him be able to throw rocks at the fiends. Oh, no.
Sounded
May-
better in Old
may-
Norse, but
that's all.
okay. So Tog may get upgraded with water pistols. Also. But yeah, I suppose that makes sense for a tree. They can swell up, get swell. Let's see. The fiends are going for. Oh wait, can they dive once per battle?
Please.
No, not once per battle. What the fuck? This is just. They can just do this if they fly. Oh, I should have been doing that every time. But okay, they're going to dive now on the arch. They're still going for those arches. So the an attack with advantage because they were using the battle magic last time. They can't do both.
Dang.
This time, the 12 hit the archers. Pretty sure it does. The 19, this, yeah, 21 is going to hit. So that is going to inflict 2 casualties on the elven archers. Oh, but it can't attack on its next turn, and attack rolls against it have disadvantage until the end of its next turn.
Dang
So I
it.
forgot about that detail last time. So yeah, they're just flying into the trees, and you kind of lose sight of them for a second, but then you see elves just dropping. That, yeah, you hear the scream. Kamala, that would diminish them, so they're going to need to make a morale save. Morale check will take an extra. Okay, they succeed. They are not diminished. That takes us to their turn. Top. You got to hit eventually. It's almost right. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Oh, you've got disadvantage. Sorry.
Oh,
There's no deal.
I just said that. So roll your attack. Okay, that's still hit. But a 9 on the power doesn't. God damn.
Fuck those people.
Korg will make his morale check.
Try different arrows.
Maybe the advantage will help.
You know, I will say,
It won't.
because this, I wasn't ready, I couldn't put a way to incorporate this into the game. If you want to use your bonus action with the archers to use the survey, and like they've been trying to hit them for a while, and you may be able to notice some patterns. I'd say you can make a morale check DC 12, and if you succeed, you can get advantage on that power check. Okay, so it's a success. So you can roll your power one more
Is that
time. That is its toughness. Meets it, beats it. So yeah, tell me what it looks like as the elves figure out the patterns of these devils, and they finally manage to land a shot.
They just like line up in a row, just fires in a straight row. Just fires through the through those fiends.
They just got a natural 1 on their morale check to avoid being diminished, which means they take 2 extra casualties, which means this would kill all of them unless they can rally.
Whoa!
And
I
they
think.
do not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah?
So
Fine.
come on, as they have been missing all this time. Finally, you start to see, as a couple of those archers get flung from the trees, you now see the devils flying the other way as they're just like arrows going through their wings. They are just dropping from the sky, and the rest of you down below are just seeing the devils dying and raining down, as all that is left now is to find the hags themselves and put an end to them for good.
Is it bad that I'm just imagining that, like, the elves or like Grumel just gets annoyed with them, just fucking aim at them, and then the elves just magically starts hitting.
Sounds like orc logic.
Yeah, I mean, you would.
A Warhammer?
They are like
Yeah.
thinking they're in the treetops, sort of just raining death on the battlefield, and like maybe some faint glowing magical light that, as each shot is finding its mark, just striking down horned devils before they can like reach them in the trees. But also see some of the surviving sorcerers, like Lyrian is down there channeling the magic into the arrows, causing them to kind of burst into these icy shards that pierce through multiple enemies at once. And yeah, this is a big moment for these archers.
Heck yeah.
And that will bring us to the end of this warfare encounter. There are going to be some more in-depth combat encounters, but we will get to those next week. It'll feel more like a regular thing. But it is going to be in round 9 that the devils got taken down. So you're probably still going to have to face some devils. And does anyone remember what round the Thornblood went down? Was it 8 or 7? 7.
This is round 9.
7 on 7.
Yeah. So the Fiends went down on round 9. Thornblood went down on round 7. I'm just going to put that in the chat. And then the Trollkin went down. Wait.
Damn.
just actually matters which order they died. So you'll go on to first.
Actually, I'm a little bit worried that the Leonis might come back. Next time they come back, there's like 2 units, and then we're absolutely screwed.
No, you guys have won the warfare. You've won the war here. The
Yeah,
what what remains to be seen is if you can actually defeat their leaders. So the warfare kind of it's confusing how it actually works.
yeah,
Do
no,
you,
it was a
work
joke.
your brain around it? But yeah, Braudavik has beaten the Hags of Eldertwist so far, but the Hags are still alive, and you will have to get in there personally and see to that yourself.
I'm guessing the answer is no, but is there any chance if we get into a really dire situation, we can have Torg just like rain hellfire upon us, like Thanos started doing when he was losing?
Sorry, what do you mean?
Like in the fucking Infinity War when Skull Witch got him, and Thanos just goes like, rain hellfire, but we'll kill everyone. Yeah, do it. Like what if the witch or the hag start getting the upper hand? Is it possible to just have Torg just like pick up a bunch of rocks and throw them to our location, trying to crush everything?
Well, that's what he's been doing. That's kind of that's what has been happening this whole time. You guys were in there while Torg was throwing those rocks and attacking these units. So that's why we're kind of going to rewind a little bit to see what was happening in the battle. So far, we've just been zoomed out, seeing the entire army at war. But now we'll go in and actually get your little like Avengers moments. Like actually seeing what happened to you personally, because we know who has survived. A lot of elves died here today, but yeah, and the battle mages, I'm sure that's going to weigh on Trymere pretty heavily, as yeah, this was that kind of like opportunity and did not go so well for the elves. Maybe that's all the more reason to find powerful allies like Braudavik, because they clearly have the numbers when it comes to the axes and the shields. And goddamn, those archers, they pulled it back for the elves. They really proved. No, no. Maybe our magic wasn't our best feature today, but our bows and arrows, none can
Up to
beat
your
those.
craftsmanship.
Dwarves
Yeah.
might be a decision a little bit to join Braudavik, but hey, most of them survived.
Most.
But yeah, technically Torg will be raining down hellfire on you guys, or while you are in battle. But that what we've just seen here is the battle that will be surrounding those fights. So if you manage to go 7 rounds, like then it would be like the Thornblood would get killed by Torg. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Generally how it would. But we're just gonna go in the order that they died, and yeah, I think that's obviously where we're gonna end tonight's session. So thank you guys very much. I hope it wasn't too much of a slog, but I thought that was fun. So
Yeah,
we
that
can get
was
into
fun.
actual character.
Get it next week.
Yeah. Yeah. That's for session. I'll be. Yeah, I'm seeing you probably next week.